Shalom, shalom.
Yeah, it's cool. We look like we live. It's cool. All right. Shalom, shalom. Well, our preface precept is in the book of Psalms 139, verse 22. It's like Psalms 139. Let me get it. I dropped it. Psalms 139. Psalms 139, verse 21 through 24. Our preface precept is in the book of Psalms 139, verse 21 through 24. And it reads, do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee? Am I not, and am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? 22nd verse, Psalms 139. I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Search me, O Yahweh, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. Last but not least, Psalms 139, verse 24. And see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. Before we get started with this live lesson, myself, Kawas, and King Yaramya, we want to give all praise and glory to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Once again, double honors to the apostles, Elder Bishop of Great Millstone, that taught us this truth that ruled well. Peace and salutation to the whole honor of the 44 elect. Like I said, Brother Kawas and Yaramya out here again to prophesy the downfall of America with a triple K, as well as ushering the coming of our Lord and Savior, Yahushua. The two most important things you'll ever know as a Hebrew Israelite, and this knowledge and this truth, is the name of our power, which is Yahweh, and the name of his son, which is Yahweh Shai. Esau Edom, E-S-A-U. Esau Edom is the so-called white man. He's not white, but he's red. He's our red, sinister, Hebrew big brother enemy, Esau Edom. We're Jacob of the Bible. So yeah, just a little vexed today in the spirit. You know, the spirit is still heavy on both of us brothers. After camp yesterday, GMS Los Angeles, under the leadership of Elder Mawatazak, we still a little vexed yesterday with what camp was about, as well as these Edomite pastor, pale male ministers coming out in our area with this loud ass PA system, trying to teach the word, bringing out no scriptures, no prophecies, just talking. And it was kind of interrupting us a little bit, and you can see Elder Mawatazak was a little vexed. Now they've done it to us before, but he wasn't really as vexed as he was yesterday. So that spirit is still on me. We're tired of this wicked, carnal, sinful, evil kingdom, and we got next in rulership, and we're this close, man, to the new kingdom. You got one already? You got one? All right, I'm gonna go to Romans 13, one of my classics I've been bringing out lately. Romans 13, real quick, to kind of remind us that we got next. Put this in for that wisdom on. I'm gonna go to Romans 13, verse 11, real quick. I like to bring this out. I've been bringing this out a lot over the last month or two. Romans 13, verse 11. And it reads, and that knowing the time. See, do you know what time it is? You ought to, you should. I recommend it that you know what time it is, man. We're in the last second of the last days, man, in America with a triple K. America with a triple K is circling the drain. The arrow's pointing down. Ever since 1969, 1970, when they try to go to the moon, as well as Elder High Priest Abba Bibbins came out, start teaching his truth on the highways and the byways, that's when the arrow started pointing down on America. And it says in the Apocrypha that it says that he takes a kingdom down little by little. So it's been 50 plus years now since that day, since that time, and America's finally we're seeing it crumble. We got. Go. You want to jump in? Go ahead.
Yeah, on that point, I did a lesson this week you know, going into Project Looking Glass.
Huh.
And on that project, which, you know, these Edomites had the ability to do via Yahweh, they went into basically same type of technology kind of as CERN, where they looked ahead into the future. And the same way that CERN is telling them, you know, your kingdom is done. On the graph, it had them, their civilization rising. And then, as you said, 1970,
Right.
it got to the prime. It got to the peak of their civilization. And then after that, everything started spiraling down until leading them to around 2040, 2050, where their civilization is going to be completely done, completely through.
Yep.
You know, and we know, you know, Yahweh Shah is pleading and begging for those days to be shortened. So we're not going to get to those times. But the point being is that this YT man has, you know, this Edomite has been given the ability to see that his kingdom is collapsing, man. All right, and he can't do anything to stop it, because his peak, his prime, was the 60s, the 70s, the 50s, when you could call an Israelite a nigga and get away with it and hang him and do all of that, and, you know, you had the ability, you had the power at the top. But hey, Elder Albert Bivens and the elders that came, right, woke up, and this truth began to pour out. We began to stand upon our feet, man, according to Revelations, the 11th chapter.
Now that Project Looking Glass, wasn't that? Did it have like a? You brought it up, like a computer that told
computer,
them? It was like an older computer though.
Yeah.
It's like a graph.
Yeah, graph.
Right. Yep. I remember that, Malak. I remember that. Yeah. So they knew back then that they kingdom was going to start coming to an end around this time. Well, you know, beginning in the early 1960s, 1970s. But now it's completely circling the drain, arrow pointing down. And Stevie Wonder, a blind man, a baby can see and tell that something ain't right, man. Gross darkness to people, right? So Romans 13 verse 11 says, and that knowing the time, and King Yeramiah just brought up that Esau knows the time, but you two third Jake Negro, Christian, Latino, backsliders, out of order family members, you prosperity gospel Negro preachers and Latino preachers, you act like you don't know the time. You hope in America with a Triple K get better. You think you can vote your way out of this. The midterms. Voting never meant anything. Esau's political system is wicked, man. The scripture says in is it Habakkuk where it says his judgment is slack. Let me see real quick. Let me see. I think that's in Habakkuk.
I'll go get it.
I'm talking about Habakkuk where it says his judgment is not slack. So there's no justice. This thing ain't got no good way of ruling, man. He don't know how to rule. So his voting system don't mean shit. It's about money. It's about paying the pharmaceutical. Make sure the pharmaceutical companies and the petroleum companies are getting paid, and the billionaire banker are getting paid. It's not about you, man. It's never been about the people. Damn devil. So Romans 13 verse 11, it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. And I brought it up before, that word high time means right now. When it's time for you to get up and go to work, that's high time. When it's time for you to, stop cooking or turn the stove off, that's the high time to turn the stove off. It is high time for you to wake out of sleep. Point blank period, man. Jake is in gross darkness to people, man. Through, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, man. Overwhelmed. But don't know why. Know something ain't right, but don't know why. It says, for now, I'm in Romans 13, verse 11, for now is our salvation, which is our deliverance, us being endowed with power, right? Now that our salvation is nearer than we believe. Verse 12, Romans 13, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. It's been a long time coming, man. Apostle Tahar brought it out yesterday at his camp. He said, man, it's been over a 2,000-year punishment, man. God damn.
I saw that.
Yeah, bro. Bro, if Apostle Tahar shook his head about it, then you don't imagine how we all feel in the spirit, bro. It's been over a 2,000-year punishment. I believe that's in Habakkuk a lot. Habakkuk 1.
1 and 4.
Yep, that's it.
I got it.
Okay, bring it out, Block.
Okay, fine. It's Habakkuk 1 and 4. And it reads, therefore the law is slack and judgment doeth never go forth.
Right. Esau's political system. You niggas really think your vote count and never counted. Oh man, brothers died for us to vote. They were fools. I want to be. What was that? Remember Jake back in the day? I'm a man. Remember, when Esau was on his ass. I'm a man. Yeah. Esau know you a man, nigga.
They said that in the 24th. They said we're men. Yeah.
Esau know you a man, but you want to prove it to Esau that you a man. Like when Jake in World War I. Remember Glory with Denzel and Robert Freeman, whatever dude.
Morgan
Freeman. Yeah. Niggas want to prove to Esau that they were men. Nigga, you more man than Esau has ever been. When you born, you're a better man than Esau. I'm a man. I want to vote. Your vote don't mean shit. Never meant shit. They vote don't mean shit. You fool. You idiot. Hoping things get better. Trying to get a second, third job. Sick as a dog. Don't see your family. Tired. Broke. Still broke. The scripture says you'll have pockets with holes in them. You're not going to get ahead in Esau's kingdom, man. It's not designed for you to get ahead. Go ahead, Malak. You want to say something?
No.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Finishing. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth, for the wicked doeth compass about the righteous.
Right. With his legislation, his law, with his taxes. This man got taxes. He taxed everything. Why I got to wait 2 weeks to get a check? Then when I get the check, you tax me. Then you tax me when I go to the store. There's a death tax. My parents worked hard, and you tax them when they worked hard to give me the inheritance. Then when you give me the inheritance, you tax me for the inheritance that they gave me. This man's a devil, man. And then remember DJ T. Nero? This nigga only paid $700 in taxes. Remember that shit? You see that? This nigga's a billionaire. Only paid $700 in taxes. And you niggas trying to work overtime. The more overtime you work, the more taxes you pay. You idiot. You fool.
Because the loopholes, man. These Edomites learn their little corrupt system, and they find all the loopholes to dive through where they can avoid taxes and do things like that. Such as, DJT as well, with the whole been bankrupt 4 or 5 times, okay? But he still has, billions of dollars, okay? So this system is corrupt, man. The law is corrupt. Everything can be bought. The judges, the officers, the politicians, the pastors, TGC, you know what I'm saying? So everything can be bought. All these individuals can be bought, paid off, and that's what we call a sellout. It's nothing worse than a sellout, man. The elders was going into it yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? Finishing it.
What's the year of
it's the year of hypocrisy, apostates, and sellouts.
Yep.
And we seeing that with these individuals getting exposed, talking about they're stepping away. You can't step away from this truth, bro. Okay, you are obligated, okay, by blood. And once you begin to teach, you can't stop putting forth your foot to the plow, man. Your hand to the plow, bro. Okay, because what they say is it's worse for a man to know this. A great millstone be hung around his neck. And be, thrown into the ocean.
For not to even be born.
Yeah, not even be born.
Yeah, for the foot and then take his hand off the plow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're right, Malak. You got it.
Therefore, wrong judgment proceedeth.
Every day. God damn, this nigga wrong judgment, man. That's all he is. He's just wrong. Ultimate can't get right. I mean, how can his middle name should be wrong. Esau wrong, Edomite. Nero wrong, DJT. I don't know. I'm just saying. He's just wrong, bro. And everything he does is just wrong. Why is this concrete everywhere, man? Why am I seeing men kiss on TV? Everything he does is wrong. Wrong judgment does go forth. Is that it on that?
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I got one. Proverbs 8, verse 13. And I'm going to jump around. Proverbs 8, verse 13. And I'm going to jump to, what I got, no, that's it. Proverbs 8, verse 13. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is to hate evil. See, we hate evil, man. We hate evil, man. This is evil. This harmful, sinful, evil world ran by Esau and the so-called white man is evil, man. Bad, terrible, ruined, run amok, no good. We hate evil, man. Toilet to tap water. That's evil, man. Now they just approved they're going to take our urine and turn that into water. Wait a minute, that's evil. More chemtrails than ever. This damn weather out here where we live, Antelope Valley, California, man, been terrible over the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, man. Wind blowing every goddamn day, dust everywhere. We live in a desert. Dust every goddamn where. Tired, sneezing, mucus and shit, coughing. We hate evil, man. You nigga manipulating the weather, man. Why? You can jump in Malak wherever you want.
Yeah, and through all of this, you know, we have been given the knowledge, the unction to know all things, as the scripture states. So whatever he's doing with, you know, the chemtrails, the GMOs, all this different type of stuff, these wiles of the devil, these tactics and strategies, we have been given the foresight to see what he's trying to come with and to know how to fight against that. That's why we fast and pray. That's why, you know, we drink mineral water, okay? We clean out our bodies, we detox, okay? Because we have to fight against this. You are at war, Jake, like it or not. If you just sit back and be complacent in this, you're gonna get hit by a stray. You're at warfare, regardless if you want to fight or not. So to these individuals that you want to take breaks, bro, you still at war. It don't matter if you're trying to take a vacation during the battle, you're still at war. Okay? So the bullets are still coming, man. And it's still gonna hit you, man. So get out your fucking emotions, man.
That's right.
All right? Continue to teach. You're supposed to be a leader. Because ain't that why you left Great Millstone and all of that, and you went and did Sakari, and you know, I'm talking to all these dudes, man. Ain't that why you stepped away and tried to do your own thing because you think you a leader? Well, lead. All right? I got,
Go ahead, jump in.
This is Proverbs 6, and this is in the NLT, in 16. These are 6 things Yahweh hates. No, 7 things he detests: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that kill the innocent, a heart that plots evil, feet that race to do wrong, a false witness who pours out lies, a person who sows discord in a family. Now bringing division and confusion, such as teaching a different doctrine, or off doctrine, saying that Gentiles can be saved, the heathens can be saved. Okay, speaking these things, these are blasphemous things. You are sowing discord, and you also have a lying tongue, and you committing a lot of those other things that we just spoke about. All right, so ultimately, we just deem you up as a false prophet. You had no business preaching. You had no business teaching. Like we said, it would be better for you not to even be born, man. You should have just shut your mouth. But since you wanted to step into that position, hey, man, you got to be in it now. You can't step away from it. This is life or death, all right? You take an oath, all right? This is what you do. If you don't know it or not, you take an oath. We don't need no paperwork, bro. The same thing with marriage. You don't need no paperwork. That's your woman. You've been dealing with her. That's your lady. All right? You know that. She know that. Okay? Paperwork don't really do nothing. Okay? Except put you in Esau's, system. So the same with this truth. You joined towards Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shah. You are married to them. Okay? You have an obligation to uphold your position. You know what I'm saying? You got it?
Yeah, Bubba Cook. Can you read that again, Bubba Kashar?
This is Proverbs 6 and 16 going down to 19. There are 6 things Yahweh hates. No, and this is in the NLT. No, 7 things he detests: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that kill.
This is describing Esau, man. This is haughty eyes, man. And you niggas the same way. When we talking about Esau, we talking about you 2/3 Jake, Negro, Christian, Latino backsiders as well. You included it too. You niggas is out. We hate niggas, man. We love our people, but we hate niggas. And you 2/3 Jake, Negro, Christian, Latino, you're like your father, the devil, Esau Edom. And this is describing his characteristics. Bubba Kashar, read that again.
These are 6 things. There are 6 things Yahweh hates. No, 7 things he detests: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that kill the innocent, a heart that plots evil, feet that race to do wrong.
That what type of feet runs racing. That's that Proverbs 4:16. You know, they cannot sleep lest they cause some to fall.
Yeah.
What type of individual spirit that is not upright in him, Esau Edom, they run to evil? Is that what it say? Run to
race
evil.
to do wrong.
Race to do wrong. God damn. That's definitely not an Israelite, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, but you niggas, 2/3 Jake, you done turned into Esau. You niggas race to smoke big weed, race to commit adultery, race to call on Cesare Borgia cheese and rice, race to eat that swine's flesh, race to eat that crab, lobster, shrimp, Jake eat, race to get some more rod, race to Instagram, TikTok, to shake her ass, you know, race to homosexuality in Pride Month. If you take Pride Month, in the middle of it, it means it's demon. Pride Month is a demon. Yeah. You niggas took the rainbow, which was meant to be a sign that the Most High won't flood the earth no more with water. You niggas took it and made it a sign for pride and homosexuality, LGBTQIAP.
Yeah.
You got to be like,
you know, race to do wrong, a false witness who pours out lies, a person who sows discord in a family.
Damn, bro. And that's a lot of Christians. They do the same shit, just like Esau do. It's always something going on in the church and shit. Yeah. TGC. It's always something going on in the church. It was not the Israelite church. It's the Catholic Christian church. That's why you better get into this truth, but you better get right or get left. You want to get beamed up or burned up. You choose this day who you will serve. You done with that, Malai? You got any more?
Yeah, I mean, to add to that, ultimately, you know, these are characteristics, as the brother said, of an Edomite. Okay, so you was not supposed to be like that, being an Israelite. You supposed to be of much compassion, mercy, all right, uprightness. We are the men of uprightness, okay? But you have aligned to this beast system and took on the ways of the devil. That's why Yahweh Shah said you are like your father, the devil. He was a murderer in the beginning, man. A liar from the beginning, okay? So by you taking on the characteristics and the ways of Esau, and you have to do that because you want to make his bag. You want to, you know, fit in with him and appeal to him so he can take care of you. That's that temporary salvation that you're seeking for, not that everlasting. So yeah, you'll be set up. You'll get a Benz truck, man. You'll get hundreds and thousands of dollars, man. You get these grants. You get all these nice things that you've been seeking for because you're carnal minded and it's been exposed. But also, your house is not going to be in order. Okay? You're gonna suffer all those things that come with that. Being a wicked individual, a wicked woman is gonna cleave to you. Okay? And wickedness. Your kids are gonna be wicked. Okay? All of this, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, you reap what you sow at the end of the day. When calamity and destruction come upon your head, we don't care. Don't come to us.
Right.
All right? You had a choice. You had a chance. But you denied that, you rejected that. And you chose JC, right? Got it?
Yeah, the elder from Kansas City said that yesterday. Haloya. He said, you niggas don't come to GMS. All you TGC niggas and you Sakari Genesis niggas don't come to GMS. Yeah. We don't want to deal with you niggas, man.
Yeah. I would rather deal, you know, with a like the elder said yesterday, I'd rather deal with a dude in the world fighting with me than a, you know,
yeah.
Like and the same with these women, man. I don't want to deal with no woman from IUIC or TG. You're already too damn corrupt.
Yeah.
You know, give me a woman from the world that actually can listen. You know what I'm saying? I deal with her before I deal with a head rap hoe, man.
Yeah.
You know, because that's all you are, man.
Think she know more scriptures than us.
Yeah. You know, trying to.
Yeah, because she know the scripture. That's one of the worst women you can find.
Yeah.
That know the scriptures.
But Bishop Nathaniel said we can have sex on the side. Bishop, what? Look, you got it, bro.
Opinionated. You see what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
Because you already got a wicked ass, you already drunk on a wine that's, nah, man, I gotta fix all of that. Nah, bro.
Nah, man, I gotta break that, all that baggage, I gotta get rid of that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't got time because that's gonna take away my mental. You know what I mean? Our mind is focused on you, how about you, I'm shy. I ain't got time to be helping you with your mixed up emotions. You got IUIC and you got a little bit of GMS in you. You know what I mean? And you're opinionated. That's a cold mix.
So beware of these camp hopping women, man.
Con.
And these camp hopping brothers.
Con.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You got one?
Nah, you got
you grab and Pakra set the house in order because you brought that up. That your house got to be in order. You could Or you can have all that financial carnal shit, but you got to set thy house, but your house ain't in order. So the Most High told us to set our house in order. While King Romeo grabbed that, I'm gonna go back to Proverbs 8. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me grab what we keep bringing up. So I'm gonna just quote it. I mean, we keep quoting them. I'm gonna bring it out. Matthew 26, verse 24, words in red. The Son of Man goeth as it is written of him. But woe unto that man, Deacon Nagai, Hassad, Sakari, Gorilla Hebrew, Nate the Snake, all them other 2/3 Jake Negro Christians, all y'all. Listen good. Matthew 25, Salakia, Matthew 26, verse 24, words in red. The Son of Man goeth as it is written of him, but woe unto that man by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. Talking about he don't call on Yahweh Shai no more. It's Yahshua. What type of shit is that? Yah, Jehovah. Right? It says it had been good for that man if he had not been born. So Deacon Nagai, Hassad, Gorilla Hebrew, in the spirit, it would be best for you not to even be born, according to scripture. You find that, Malak?
Yeah, kind of. Second Esdras 14 and 13. Now therefore, set thine house in order.
That's a commandment.
And reprove thy people.
Right. What do you think we're doing week in and week out? I'm in a great millstone. I'm in a black doctrine, bro. We're reproving our people, man. Come on now. Not just repentance. We're telling you about the MOTB. We're telling you about the chariots. We're telling you who your enemy is. We're telling you the name of the power, of the power of the Hebrews. Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. You got it, Malak.
Yeah, and we're not here to waste no time, man. According to Titus 3 and 10, after 2 admonitions, this individual's a heretic, man.
Right.
We reject him. Okay? So, you try to correct Big Mama or Daddy or what, and they don't take it. They keep, well, Jesus, babe. Okay, well, I'm going to just keep it moving. I love you, but the Most High didn't open it up for you. So you're not going to get it at this point in time. I'll see you in the kingdom, Yahweh Atazah, right? So, you're not going to get it. So I'm not going to waste my time going back and forth. We're not here for debates. We're not here for entertainment and to play around, man. So now, therefore,
I'm saying you're right, bro.
Now, therefore, set thine house in order and reprove thy people. That's what we're doing.
Right.
Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
Right. And that's what we're doing. We're renouncing. We renounce corruption, unlike you 2/3 Jake Negro Christians and Esau ain't renounced corruption. We renounced it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, like, bro, that's why when we talk about the Pride Month, when we talk about the the adultery and the Instagram and the shaking your ass, the OnlyFans, and you get offended because some of y'all, this is how y'all making a living. Okay? Or you know somebody that's doing that. My cousin got an OnlyFans. My daughter got an OnlyFans. Like, y'all be on that. You talking about, we talking about them. All right, we talking about you too because you sitting here aligning with it and you're associating yourself with that. You're joining hand in hand. You're not saying nothing against it. Okay? So it's a problem in you too. Your spirit is not right because through that gradualism of sin, you have been accustomed to that act where you think it's not wrong anymore. Right? This is how homosexuality could be a mental illness in the 90s, the 80s, right? And now it's getting a whole month and celebrated through such names like Barack Obama that legalized those type of actions, man. All right, this thing was pushed on you slowly but surely. It was cemented, man. They laid a foundation for this sin, and now look at it. It's rooted. It's up. It's everywhere. It's standing tall. It's standing bold. Okay, and now you looking at it. Well, it's there. We can't do nothing about it. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is gonna do something about it. Trust and believe that. This place has to be purged, man. It has to be. Plagues have to come upon this place. You don't want to be found in that last plague. So according to Revelations 18 and 4, man, all right, you want to come up out of her so you don't be found in those plagues, loosely quoted. You got it?
Your time a lot. Yeah, so you done with that?
A little bit more. Yeah, we get a little bit more. Let go. This is 2nd Esdras 14:14. Let go from the mortal thoughts.
Right, the mortal thoughts of this wrong 2.0 mindset. You know, this dragon mindset, man. You know, believing it's okay. You know, Pride Month, LGBTQIA, you know, this lifestyle we're living, man. The mindset of Rome, the mindset of America with a triple K. Cast away, mortal thoughts, man.
Yeah.
Carnal, wicked thoughts. Yeah, bro.
Such things that would cause you to be like, man, I could mess with that woman, that man's wife. Man, I need this type of car. I need a Lamborghini. So what do I need to do to get it? You know, I could take this grant from the government and I can set myself up. These are carnal things, bro. All this stuff is gonna pass away and burn up.
Yeah, bro.
You understand? So you gotta leave this. These are your flesh getting at you. These are things you should have rebuked in your mind. And you should have been like, nah, I need to be a simple man. I need to live, you know, this type of life, et cetera, et cetera. All right? And that's not saying you can't have a nice car and things of that nature, man. You got plenty of brothers out here that got nice cars and things of that nature, jobs, good jobs, all right? And all of that. The Most High will set you up, okay? Okay? But we not out here striving for those things. We not out here trying to be employee of the month, SpongeBob ass nigga, okay? We not doing that. You know, yes, master, I'm overtime. Oh, I got you. You know, no. All right, we Romans 13. All right, we Romans 13 and it up out of here, man.
Right.
You know?
Immortal thoughts, man. You know, smoke a big weed, man. Come on now. We don't smoke, man. Kings don't smoke, man. Okay? I don't give a damn how, you know, it's Jake. Esau pushing that shit on you, bro. Marijuana supposed to be eaten, man. It's supposed to be digested, not put to your mouth and lit on fire.
Yeah, that's a Moabite custom.
Right.
When they used to go and worship their Buddha, they used to go and smoke. And they would say that, you know, the spirits was communing. No, nigga, you was high. You was high, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The spirits is communing.
Yeah. Kings don't smoke, man. You know, but Jake running that weed, man. That a heroin laced marijuana, more addicting than heroin. Jake love that goddamn Stella Rose poison ass wine. That tobacco, they increased the nicotine in the tobacco, man.
Yeah.
Wanna know why you can't put that shit down? They know we smoke Black and Milds, Cool Filter Kings, Newports. And you niggas, that's that, what's that, flee mortal thoughts, what it say?
Let go from the mortal thoughts.
Let go of that's an action, man. Let the dog out. Let me see. Let go of mortal thoughts. But you caught up, Jake. It's called lasciviousness. It's like a web of sin. Yeah. You caught up, Jake. The only way to get out of it is through the power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. And it may take you a few weeks, but we all been there, man.
Yeah, it takes 16 days to quit a habit, man. Okay, 16 straight days, and you can kick an addiction. Okay, you know, for brothers that may, you know, you knew and you suffering from the Newports and the nicotine and all of that. 16 days cold turkey, okay? And I'm speaking from experience, man. Kicking the Black and Milds, kicking all that bullshit we used to do in the worldly ways, man. Kicking that shit. You can do it, bro. Start reading the scriptures.
All
right? Trusting Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Let him comfort you through that. Because all an addiction is, that's a demon on your back. Yeah. All right? Damn devil threw a sign at me, bro. So, hey, let go from the mortal thoughts. This 2 Ezra 14 and 14. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. Woo. Right? You got to gird up thy loins like a man. Show yourself to be a man. You know? And as the brother was stating about, you know, the THC and all of that being in jest, we have an unction to know all things. So now we know how to use this stuff.
Right.
Right? You know, so, yeah, edibles and stuff of that nature, right? You know, you can do all that type of stuff, but I wouldn't suggest running to the dispensary and all of that, right? It's why you have brothers that have been gifted to be able to, you know, make these tinctures and things of that nature, because that knowledge shall be increased. Daniel 12 and 4. All right, we're back in that lot where we know how to use these herbs and we know their effects. All right, you got ailment, this type of ailment, use this. This type of ailment, use that. Boom, boom, boom. You know how to clean the gut, the liver, the kidneys, and what to use and what to take. So it's beautiful that we're back in this. We the real doctors of this planet, man. You know, we not practicing. You know how the doctors is practicing? No, we active with it.
Right.
You got it, bro?
Right, yeah, because, you know, marijuana affects your faith, man. We smoke a joint that affects your faith, bro. And you don't want nothing to hinder your faith. You know, one of my hardest issues I had was trying to get over that goddamn bacon. I loved I would get a BOT sandwich twice a week back in the world, man. So it took me a moment to get that. I said, I can't worship the Most High with swine in my teeth, bro. So it's part of it. So let go of mortal thoughts, man. Put off the weak nature that Esau Edom allowed you to have. Right?
I get a little bit more on this. Verse 15, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee.
Cast your cares upon the Most High, because He cares for you. So He set those thoughts aside, man. You cast your care. When you give the Most High your thoughts and your worries and your fears and your concerns, you don't take it back, man. You was not built for adversity. I mean, we were built for adversity. What I'm trying to say is, you're not your God. You're not a God, man. If you could physically do something, you do it. But if you can't physically fix the shit, you give it to the Most High and take your ass to sleep, man. That's the problem, Jake. You're trying to kick the habit, man. I'm gonna eat some potatoes and I'm gonna drink a lot of water. You're trying to kick the habit instead of opening up this book and let the Holy Spirit deal with you, bro.
Yeah.
He'll take the addiction away from you, man. The thought from it. Set aside mortal thoughts by studying and reading. You got it, Malak.
That's why, man. I did a lesson last night, titled dang, what is it? Let your closed mouths don't get fed.
Right.
That's it, man. You got to open up your mouth and pray and speak and rebuke. Okay. Hey, demon mess, man. Fuck you, demon.
That's right.
Then fuck up off me.
Man.
Right? You know, back these things up off. Get back. Yeah. You don't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get back. So rebuke these things, man. Yahweh shall say, hey, come in my name. I ask of it in my name, and it shall be given to you.
Exactly.
So believe in that. I had a faith that you ask in the name of Yahweh Shah. You know, this stop messing with you. I do that every day, man. In the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, you know, I rebuke this. Leave me alone. Thought jump in your head. In the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, you have no power here, man. Get used to communicating like that. Use the power that you have been open to, bro. And he ain't opened himself up to us for nothing. He's not intimate with us for nothing. So that's your best friend. Go to him. All right? Talk it out. You talk to him before you talk to your wife, your mama, your kid, well, whoever, bro. You talk to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right? A little bit more of this. Verse 15 again. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. We are hastening the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah coming, man. I don't want to be here. But I'm ready to go. What is here for us, man?
That's why we out here. We out here to activate our hate. Activate our hate, man. Yep. Activate it. Our hatred to bullshit. And let me real quick before I lose my thought. I'm gonna bring something out, but let me go back to that real quick, Malak. It says Proverbs 8, verse 13. Proverbs 8, verse 13. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy. That's Esau, man. That's you 2/3 Jake Negro Christian Latino. It says, and the evil way. America with a triple K is the evil way. Catholicism, Christianity is the evil way. And the froward mouth. Catholicism, Christianity comes with a froward mouth. TGC, Sakari, IUIC have a froward mouth. Esau Edom.
Froward means difficult. All right, you got an alternate way of doing things, a different way.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only one truth, one faith, one baptism, man, one Lord. All right, one Father. Okay.
Yeah. It says, "Do I hate?" Right now, let's jump to Proverbs 29. I'm gonna start at verse 7. And I'm gonna go to verse 12. I'm gonna read quickly. Proverbs 29, start at verse 7. The righteous considereth the cause of the poor, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. Scornful men bring a city into snare.
Add to that is you see, a high level of homelessness in America. Believe it or not, ain't gonna be no homelessness in the kingdom. Okay, everybody gonna have a job.
Right.
Everybody gonna serve something. Okay,
right.
Ain't gonna be no homelessness in the kingdom.
No stray dogs and shit.
What is this loose ass Edomite? Who plantation he done escape from? Nah, that ain't happening. Okay, we gonna know where all our slaves is, and y'all all gonna be occupied. Okay? So hey, we got something for you to do. You always had something for us to do. Okay? We gonna have something for you to do. As it states in Isaiah the 60th chapter, man, the stranger shall build up the kingdom.
That's right.
Okay, so you're gonna be constantly building. You know, I need a new house. I'm gonna have them build my shit up. And I'm like, nah, I don't like it like that. Tear it down, build it back. But we just took 3 years to. I don't like that shit. Build it, tear it down, build it back up, paint it a different color.
That's right.
All right, whatever we want to do, man.
Woo.
That's the shit you had us doing.
Con.
Okay? So yeah, man, we gonna activate our hate on your ass. As the elder Muwatazak says, man, we gonna be mean. Woo. And you think we mean right now? Y'all loud, y'all aggressive. Y'all, yeah, get ready, bitch.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Get ready. Got it, bro?
Yeah, Con, I'll read that again. Proverbs 29, verse 7. The righteous consider the cause of the poor. And we're the righteous. We're the best of the best. Lord, women, part of the number of men. We're the aristocrat. We're the one that's sighing and crying. We're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Where's the scribe? Where's he that, I'm roughly paraphrasing, but anyway, we're the ones that's doing that, sighing and crying.
Yeah.
Right? It says, Proverbs 29 and 7, the righteous consider the cause of the poor, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. Jakey, Keisha Latino, backslider, prosperity gospel lover, Catholic, Esau, you regard not to know. It says, verse 8, scornful men bring a city into a snare, but wise men turn away wrath. Right? And we're turning away to the best of our ability, week in and week out, every day, prophesying the downfall of America, putting up curses. We're turning away the wrath of America with a triple K. This wrath of this damn devil. Now it's going to come, but we're also lifting up a standard. Isaiah 59, by turning away the wrath, by lifting up a standard.
Yeah, Revelations 12 and 11. We are saved by the blood of the Lamb and the testimony.
Right.
Our testimony is important. So you have to testify.
Right.
You got to cry out, man. All right?
Right.
You belong to another man. You don't belong to this damn devil. Why he trying to touch on you and do what he want to?
Man.
You getting raped, man. All right, you understand that? You got somebody messing with you right now, bro, that ain't supposed to be messing with you, man. We belong to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Not no crispy ass cracker, bro. Oh, you got it, bro.
You're fondling with you and shit.
Yeah.
You found something?
Oh no, you got it. I mean, I got stuff.
Okay,
You got it.
All right. Proverbs 29, verse 9. A wise man contendeth with a foolish man. Whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. Right? Here's my point. Proverbs 29, verse 10. The bloodthirsty hate the upright. Who's the bloodthirsty? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And you niggas too. You're bloodthirsty too. You niggas eating shrimp and crab and lobster and smoking heroin-based marijuana and committing adultery. You're nasty like your father, the devil. You're bloodthirsty as well. So when we talk about Esau, we include you niggas too. It says, the bloodthirsty hate the upright, but the just seek his soul. Right? A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. Last but not least, if a ruler hearken to lies, Nero 47, DJT, Agent Orange, he's the ruler of America, Babylon. If a ruler hearken to lies, and he hearkened to lies, all his servants are wicked. The other Edomites, the other you niggas, you Christians, you backsliders, all you are wicked, man.
Yeah.
Point blank, that's what we call you 2/3, man. You're no good, man. You're reprobate. You're useless, man. You're no good. You got it, Balak.
And that's why y'all crumbling. That's why your camps are crumbling. You falling out. You talking about you can't teach no more. It's getting too hard. I need a break. I need some time off. Ain't no paid time off, bro. Ain't no PTO. Okay? This is Proverbs, same chapter, 29 and 18, where there is no vision, the people perish.
Right.
But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. This showing that you niggas ain't keeping the law, man. All right? This showing that you're not teaching right. You're not teaching properly. Because your people in your congregation is perishing. You got You got this brother wife done made diss songs on. What in the world? Yeah, that's some Love and Hip Hop Israelite version right there, bro. Y'all need a whole sitcom, a whole season, man. That's what your life is. It has you know, turned to be entertainment and furthermore embarrassment, man. Do you understand that what you're doing right now, as they say, what's that, Gladiator, shall echo in eternity, bro? Shall echo in eternity. So what we doing right now is gonna echo forever, everlasting. All right? These are the men that stood up in the face of this damn dragon. And they said, what's good? They said, my life, I don't love it. Okay? I love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. I don't love anything that you could possibly give me, bro. You know, like the elder said yesterday, man, they got to kill us to get us to deny, you know, and we ain't gonna deny. We still gonna go on. Yep. So they gonna have to miss out. Even in the grave, we Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. That's right. Every single day, man. Right. And we coming right back on your ass. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Oh, they gonna hate it. You got it, bro.
Yeah, let me back you up. Sirach in the Apocrypha, or Ecclesiasticus 17, verse 24 through 26. But unto them that repent, and that's not you, Jake, Jakey, Kishalatu, you're not gonna repent. Esau, Edom, a so-called white man, is not gonna repent. We're talking to those that repent, man. Right? It says, but unto them that repent, he granted them return and comforted those that fell in patience. And that's what we're in now. He's comforting us now, right? As we go through this long suffering, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're princes in a pit. We're God's on punishment with a little g.
Yeah. That's why you got the brotherhood, you know.
Continue.
That's why you got the brotherhood for those that fall in patience. As the scripture states, to comfort those that are weak in the faith. Okay? Every brother ain't got the same amount of faith, man. You got some brothers, hey, they gonna push out, you know, 7 videos a week. Some brothers may push out 3. Some brothers may push out 20. It doesn't really matter though, in that sense. We all on different levels and we understand that. So the brotherhood is there to help brothers through. Everybody's cross is different. This brother may be going through this. This brother may have went through this. So this brother can give him advice on how to handle this, right? This brother may have baby mama drama. This brother may know something different. Like how Elder Malcolm brought out with the whole child support is illegal. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, we here. You got bro, the knowledge is here. So it's there, bro. This is why it's important to be amongst the brotherhood, man, and get that understanding. And you exalt, as the scriptures say, exalt daily, right? I love Elder Apostle Gabar's page, daily exhortation, bro. You gotta exhort daily, so he always feeding over there. You know, you got it.
Yeah, let me back you up what you just said. Let me find Hebrews, and if you want to jump in, you can.
Nah, I'll get back on that second Esdras 14. Finish that up. It was one more.
But go ahead.
This is second Esdras 14 and 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So the brotherhood is there to comfort you and let you know, hey, yo, this about to come down. This about to come down. Don't fear that. Don't fail in the faith. Don't say you about to take a break. You about to take a hiatus, man. This is why you got to be deeply rooted, bro. Yeah, you quitting, bro.
That's quitting.
You wasn't deeply rooted, man. You fall out right now in the fourth quarter with 30 seconds, like we was watching the game last night. What if Wimber would have just gave up? Man, you know, even Shay with his gay ass, he was still trying to ball and go at the boys, right? He didn't give up. You know, you got to admire that. You know, who was it? Jerry West. Was it Jerry West? I think that got MVP, even though they lost in the finals.
Yeah,
it was somebody else.
Yeah, somebody.
You know,
I heard that story.
That mean that boy was balling, even though they lost. He didn't give up. So, hey, we gonna continue, even when everything is, it looks like we gonna lose, but we gonna keep pushing, regardless, man, through that fire. All right. So these greater evils are coming. We understand that great tribulation, Jacob's trouble, is coming. All right, but as we also know, that standard shall be lifted, Isaiah 59:19. They coming in like a flood, but we about to be giving scuba gear.
That's right.
You understand? They coming in like a flood, but we gonna swim in that shit.
That's
man.
right.
You got it?
That's right. And you brought up daily exhortation.
Yes, sir.
You know, right? Hebrews 3, verse 13. Hebrews chapter 3, verse 13. But exhort one another daily while it is called today.
Yes, sir.
Lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. For we are made partakers of Hamashiach. If we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end. You see? So that's what we do, man. Men of great millstone, men of like doctrine.
Into the what?
To the end.
To the what?
To the end.
Nah, until your wife make a diss track on you. And until, you know, and until you get exposed in front of the congregation. Until you get exposed for being a paganator. You know, no. Until the 501(c)(3)s get brought out on you. No, we gonna, no, until the what?
Steadfast unto the end. Woo! And then there's another one that says, the end of our faith. I think that's in Hebrews 2 as well. Let me see if I can find it. It says the end, we shall see the end of our faith. Bear with me. Let me see if I can bring that out. Bear with me. The end of our faith. Hold on.
And the point being is that, man, we gonna go through shit. Okay? You're gonna get corrected, you're gonna get rebuked. We are what? In sinful flesh. You mess up. Alright, don't give up just because you mess up, Jake. Yeah, as a kid, you got an ass whooping. What, you supposed to die after that? No, you're supposed to learn from the lesson and continue to grow. You're in a constant process of growing, a constant process of evolving and getting better. All right? At least we can look ourselves in the mirror, bro. Okay? And face our sins and face our problems and face our actions, things that we do. And we ain't giving up like no little bitches, man. Because that's what you are, man. If you give up. How am I supposed to fight with you? We fighting. It's 20 dudes. It's just me and you, and you run away. I'm still there.
Turn around, you gone.
Nigga, this nigga. Hell nah, man. That's why you gotta know who you rocking with, man. All right, these individuals gotta be proven before you really rock with them. That's what we're doing. We're getting proven by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. All right, and you're gonna see a lot of guys fall out, disappear because they couldn't take the fight. They were scared. It meant, man, they talking about we can't eat if we don't take that chip. You know, I know, but I gotta feed my family, my baby mama in my ear. Man, fuck her. All right, you might have to leave. Okay, she might dip out with the kids. What happened to Joe? More. You can always make it to the Christians. That's a crazy statement. What? Understand the faith that Abraham had, man, to go forth and to sacrifice Isaac.
Bro.
All right? And then Moses said, nah, you know, get that ram. Okay? So you got to have that type of faith, bro, to know that the Most High is going to get you through these situations, man.
Right.
You of little faith, you giving up just because shit getting hard, bills is piling up, gas is getting $6.50, $6.30. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
and that little faith goes into a short burst. You got a little quick little pow, like that's it. This little, you know, you hit the gas and go pow. You get a little. That's all you got.
Yeah.
But you got to go 30, 40 miles. But that's all you got is one little, and it's over. You got to so the little faith goes into a short burst.
Hey, anybody could get in the ring with Mike Tyson for maybe 30 seconds.
Bro, yeah.
But can you stay in there for 12 rounds?
Right. Right. A short burst of faith. Right. So real quick, I'm gonna read quickly. 1 Peter 1, verse 3 through 9. My point is verse 9. I'm gonna read quick. Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which according to his abundant mercy has begotten us unto a lively hope. So if we got a lively hope, goal, we're not gonna quit. We're gonna be steadfast to the end because we have a lively hope that he gave us.
Yeah. Ain't no illusion. Ain't no false sense of hope.
Right.
That's what you getting with the 401ks, you know, Social Security and all that. And that shit getting took away. Okay? You don't.
PPP loans.
Yeah, PPP loans. These individuals getting locked up. So you had a false sense of hope. You had that Edomite hope. He scammed his way and robbed and raped his way to the plant. You thought you could do the same, oh dumbass Jake.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You had that false sense of hope. An illusion. We have that lively hope, that real hope, which is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
That's right. Therefore, we're going to be steadfast until the end. You know, we ain't no quit. Quitting is not an option.
Nah.
It's not an option, Malak.
Death is.
Right.
You understand?
Right. That's it. Put me to death. Right. By the resurrection of Hamashiach Yahushua from the dead to an inheritance incorruptible. That's why we're not going to quit. There's an inheritance that's incorruptible for us coming, man. We believe that.
Why would you quit on the road to everlasting life, bro? Okay, like take it. Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, bro. Why? She know, the gang is being assembled. We got the lion, we got the scarecrow, we got the Tin Man. We just gotta go on this yellow brick road. The witch, which is Babylon, she keep fucking with us, sending the minions. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep going because we know the Emerald City is there. And as you was going in, a couple camps ago, how all the stones in that.
Oh, in the kingdom.
Yeah. So that Emerald City. Boy, so we going to that Emerald City, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And it ain't no illusion, ain't no false sense of hope with a fake ass wizard behind. We're gonna get that unction to know that the kingdom was within us the whole time, which was those damn slippers. You had the kingdom with you the whole time, Jay. All you had to do was tap your feet, man. Come into this thing, repent and be converted. You had it with you the whole time. You just didn't realize it. So you didn't know who you was, but now that you do, you can leave. All right, you got this comfort. Yeah, you got it.
And the kingdom of Yahweh is on the inside of us.
Yes.
See?
I did a lesson on that this morning, man.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
You see? It says, to an inheritance, 1 Peter 1, verse 4, to an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, like this wicked ass queendom, and that fadeth not away, like you were just describing, reserved in heaven for you. We reserve a table or a room or whatever. I don't care. If I got a confirmation number, which is my faith is the substance of things, hope for the evidence of things not seen. If I got that confirmation number, when I go to that hotel, well, sir, we got your confirmation, but we don't have a room for you. Well, that's not my problem. You got to find me a room. You got to build one. Yeah. Something you got to give me what I got a room reserved. Yahweh said, reserved in heaven for you, who are kept by the power of Yahweh through faith. Right? That's why we don't quit.
Yeah. Let me add to that. You're bound by a contract, a covenant. Okay, so this individual, TGC, and whoever else that's having that same mentality, because we've seen it from other brothers, man. I'm gonna take a break. No, nigga, you bound by contract. How you gonna take a break? It says you have to show up. Can't take no break. When you tell your job, I'm not coming in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm feeling bad. What's your job gonna do? Fire you, right?
Quick.
You gonna get let go, okay? So you go, that's how weak these niggas is. Bro. You go tell the Most High you about to take a break, but you gonna go tell that white man. You gonna go tell your car payment you about to take a break. Woo. You gonna go tell your rent you about to go take a break. I need to take a break on this mortgage real quick. Yeah, your ass gonna be out on the street. But you gonna tell the Most High, Yahweh, and his son, Yahweh Shah, you gonna take a break. Man,
that right, bro. That's call Allah Yahweh Shem China. We don't have that spirit, bro. Man. We don't have that spirit. It's easy to quit, bro. That's easy to do.
That's easy.
Shit. I'm gonna take that was what you wanted to take a break in the first place.
The whole time. Never was in it. Always wanted to take a break.
Damn. Woo, bro, we get the spirit's on us, bro. It says 1 Peter 1, verse 5. Who are kept by the power of Yahweh through faith unto salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time, wherein ye greatly rejoice. Why do you think we out here every week in and week out doing sit downs, man? Being in order, being under root leadership. It says, wherein we rejoice in that, man. How can you expect to be a chief unless you be an Indian first? You got to be an Indian before you be a chief. I have no problem being under our head brothers, man. No problem with that. We got to be under Yahweh Shai.
Man, hey, while you on that, I was watching Sitting Bull, the documentary. Good ass documentary on Netflix. And Sitting Bull, man, he went forth in the battle valiantly, right? Laying niggas down. And guess what he became ultimately? A chief.
A chief.
The head of the tribe. You know what I'm saying? He got that position of leadership. Look at our elders. They served under elders.
Yep.
Okay? It's an order, man. And now they're in that position of leadership.
Yeah, bro.
Every man is being trained to be a king and a priest.
That's right.
That is a high position. That's the highest position. You're going to have dominion and power over planets,
wisdom.
over lands.
Man.
Okay? And you're still going to be under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So if you don't want to be under him right now, bro, you're just making it harder. Ultimately, the destination is the same, but you want to take the longer path. You want to go through the rocks, the stones, the woods, you want to get scraped up and hurt when you could have took the easier way, which is it's a hard way, but you want to go through the harder way, which is the ICBM missiles, man.
Yeah, bro.
They both hard, but you taking the harder way, which is but a hard head maker.
It's all fast.
It's all fast.
Yeah, and they already got their consolation prize on this side.
Yep.
See, they like Apostle Ramla said this morning on his video, on his live. He said, I forgot. I just lost my thought how he put it, but he was like, they want to get the glory before Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They want to get the glory before Yahweh Shai.
Yeah,
no, Yahweh Shai get the glory first, bro. Why do you think if he has to suffer, we have to suffer? Oh man, yeah, he enjoying his life. He got wives and money. But wait a minute, Yahweh Shai didn't get a chance to get that when he was on the earth. Of course, it's King Solomon, but we're talking about Yahweh Shai. He had to shut all that down, bro. And die to his flesh. But you wanna, I'm gonna get it now, brother, because he knows he's an Israelite, and he's gonna, like you said, they know they'll be in the kingdom, but fuck it, I'm gonna live it now.
You have a lower rank
in the kingdom, bro.
Lower position.
And every time they come around, Lord willing, we're those men. Yeah. When they come around us, they're gonna have their head down.
Yeah, you know it's gonna be like that. It's a rank and file, man. All right, Yahweh Shai. Then you got King David. Okay, for you individuals that talk crazy, you know what I'm saying? Say you is king. You ain't no king with your dialysis ass, King David.
Yeah, somebody you say, but you on a dialysis machine. The fuck you talking about?
That's wild, boy. Yeah, your life is on the timestamp.
Yeah, but they got the consolation prize. They got that consolation carrot, and Esau will give you that, and Jacob take that shit, that consolation carrot, that 501c3 contract. It says, 1 Peter 1, verse 6, wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptation. And that's what we're dealing with. Temptation is pressure applied to your flesh. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shem Brakatah, Brakathum to the brothers on the comment board. You got one to get one, or you good? Okay.
The water though, for putting them up.
Yeah, the water. So it says real quick, one more time, 1 Peter 1, verse 6. Wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, right? Just for a season, bro. If need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptations. Right. Temptation is pressure applied to your flesh. That's part of it. When you go to the gym, you gotta put pressure to your flesh, man, in order to get muscles.
Yeah.
We're in the gym, man.
Yep.
We want the Most High to activate our hate.
Yeah, man. Practice makes perfect. All right, so you got to go for, like, we was talking, did a lesson the other day, and I said, man, when I first went out on the corners, I was terrified, bro. All right, I was scared. You know, what if somebody come up, say it's a question? I don't know. You know, but over time, over the years, hey, the spirit, you know, you good now. We're comfortable in this now. Okay? It's no longer any of those crazy thoughts, like, because your faith is grown. All right? So it's like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh. And when individuals do come up, the spirit moves.
Right.
They be talking, I already know where to go.
Right.
And I don't know, that's not me, that's the spirit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you really giving it all to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Proverbs 3 and 5, man. You're not trusting on your own mind, but you're not leaning on your own understanding, you know, loosely quoted. So we giving it all to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. How much more in Jacob's trouble? If we could see the spirit activated just like that right now, then think of how more it's going to be in Jacob's trouble. Think about Yahweh Shai at the well with the woman when he knew everything about her. That was just through the spirit. He didn't have his ascended body yet. You know, he knew what the Pharisees were saying in their mind through the spirit. He didn't have his ascended body. Okay? So through the spirit, man, there's going to be more spirit poured out to us.
That's right.
Right? And that's beautiful. So you got to believe in that, though. That's why, hey, I rarely see any other camp talking about spiritual powers and chariots. No. Other than Great Millstone. You know, we really the only ones. Because we the only ones that really got that faith like that and that believe Okay?
Yep. And we ain't got our crown of our head covered. We ain't got on hats while we out here.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? We want the Most High to see the crown of our head, our pineal gland, while we out here.
You stopping the anointing that's flowing down, man.
Yeah, bro.
You dishonoring your head.
Khan.
Your head is Yahweh Shah.
Khan.
All right? So they don't respect order.
Right.
They don't respect the order of things.
They want to look good on camera and shit. You know, like I can be I can look worldly but know the scripture. That ain't how that works.
Yeah, man.
That ain't how that works. You put up on a garment, bro.
Yeah, them fitted caps, man, pushing your hairline back. Bro.
Man, bro. Bro.
You got it, bro.
It's backing you up. 1 Peter 1 verse 7. That the trial of your faith being much more precious than gold that perish. So what we're going through is more precious than gold that perish. It is what it is, man. God damn. We read the fine print. You may die for this. So what? It's a win-win situation. If I close my eyes on this side, I'm gonna open them in the kingdom and be ruling and reigning in righteousness. It's a win-win.
Yep. What happened to Joseph when he was having these dreams? What'd they do to him? Right? They threw his ass in the well.
Mm-hmm.
What'd they do to Jeremiah when he was prophesying? They threw his ass in the well.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
What'd they do to Daniel when he was standing boldly for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah? They threw him in the lion's den. What'd they do to the three holy children when they were standing boldly? They threw him in a furnace.
Yep.
All right? What'd they do to Elijah? They took him up on the mountain. They tried to, get him done up.
Yep.
But that backfired on them.
Mm-hmm.
All right? What they do to, we could go down the line, bro.
Okay.
So how do you think the lot of a prophet is going to be different this time?
Right.
Oh, no, we're in the modern age. They're not going to mess with us. Man, shut up, man. Joe cupcake ass, bro.
Yeah, soft.
They going to persecute us and try to kill us, bro. And it may be your own family members.
Right.
Man, my mama just ran at me with a,
yeah.
Nigga, there's demons out here.
That's right.
You understand? And they can jump on anybody, bro. If you don't got the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, you more subject to these demons jumping on you. You see it, you hear these stories, man. I see these stories every damn day, damn near. A wife killed her husband, son, daughter, and then she took herself out. That's a demon. That's demonic possession, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because these people ain't got Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So they subject to all the bullshit. They drinking the wine of Babylon, so they drunk. Got it?
1 Peter 1 verse 7 again. That the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perish, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, whom having not seen, we have not seen Yahweh Shah, ye love. If you love me, obey my commandments. Teach the sheep. Right? This is the ultimate love. What's that in Little John? The love is keeping of the commandments or something like that, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, love is 1 John 5 and 3.
Right. 1 Peter 1 verse 8, whom having not seen ye love, in whom though now you see him not, yet believing ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. Here's the point. 1 Peter 1 verse 9, receiving the end of your faith. That's the goal. That's the plan. To receive the end of our faith, even the salvation of your soul. Point blank, period.
This is 1 John 5 and 1. Everyone who believes, and this is in the NLT, everyone who believes that Yahweh Shah is the Hamashiach has become a child of power. And everyone who loves the Father loves his children too. Now, this is speaking of only the Israelite nation. Don't get it twisted, okay? And you would start at the top of this book and understand that, all right, who John is speaking towards. I'm just saying that for individuals that may not understand, okay? We know we love Yahweh's children if we love power and obey his commandments.
There it is.
Right? So you got to love one another. You can't be out here talking about, you of Yahweh's, but you hate another brother that's coming in the same name. So all that animosity, all those brother trespass against you, forgive him. And if he's truly of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, he shall forgive you. Right? So you can't be out here keeping animosity, or you're not going to be accepted into the wedding feast, man. Ain't gonna be no fighting in the chariot. All that shit is done. All right? We are unified, man. Like Voltron coming together, like the Power Rangers coming together, man. You got the right arm, the Red Ranger trying to fight the Blue Ranger and shit. No, man. Cut them little dumbass scraps out. Now, these individuals that cause division, like a TGC, like an IUIC, yeah, we get on their head, man. Okay? Because you're causing division and you're showing yourself not to be of the body. All right? You being, what? A son of the devil, basically. All right? Verse 3, loving power means keeping his commandments, and his commandments are not burdensome. For every child of power defeats this evil world, and we achieve this victory through our faith, which is what the brother was going into, man. All right? We love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We've never seen him. Okay? But we understand regeneration, reincarnation, and we understand that a lot of us brothers may have been back there with him, all right? Or brothers may have been with King David, 37 mighty men, etc., etc., all right? Because it's in our spirits, that fire, okay? So, you know, we can recognize, you know, its characteristics of an elect man. Elder Apostle Gabar goes into that. You got 7 characteristics of an elect man, things of that nature. But we don't, even if we have some of those, we don't get high-minded. Hey, we don't come out our mouth and say, "Oh yeah, man, I'm Ezekiel, bro. I'm what?" Shut up. No, you're not. Just because an individual says something like that, we know he's not that individual, because that's not how that individual would move.
Right.
Okay. King Mashad never said he was King David. The brother said it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elder Abba Bivens never said he was Elijah.
Yeah.
The congregation said it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You got it, bro?
Yeah, it said, "And whom we have not seen yet love, whom we have not seen yet believing." Back to Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 17, verse 24. "But unto them that repent, he granted them return and comforted those that failed in patience." Verse 25. "Return unto the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and forsake your sins. Make your prayer before his face and offend less." 26th verse, Sirach 17. "Turn again to the Most High," not stop, not start. I'm going to take a step back. "Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity, for he will lead thee out of darkness unto the light of health. And hate thou abomination vehemently." We hate abominations vehemently, ever increasing. We hate abominations, man.
Yeah.
America with a triple K is full of abominations in every area. Concrete is an abomination, man. A 50-story building is an abomination.
Yeah.
GMO, lab-grown meat, toilet to tap water is an abomination, man.
We love life and hate death. And Esau, you are a representation of death, man. That's all that you love. That's all that you breathe. According to Ezekiel 35, 5 and 6, man, you love blood. You pursue blood. You go after blood. You are a murderer since the beginning.
Since the beginning.
Okay, so all you're going to do is bring upon death perpetually. Amos 1 and 11, right? We understand you are the border of wickedness. So all you can do is bring wickedness. Proverbs 16 and 4 states that, man, Yahweh has created you for wickedness. All right? Psalm 17 and 13, you are his sword. Deliver us from the wicked, which is your sword. That's these Edomites, man. Okay? All right, you can look around. This is why it's important to study and know history. You have a book by William Beesting entitled Rome, the Empire of the Edomite. Okay? So, you know, it's not hard to understand who these individuals are. Okay? And you have, you know, we could go through it all day, man. These are the Greeks. These are, the Romans. Not the true Romans, because the true Romans and the true Greeks would be what? The Japhetic individuals. And they got ran out of their lands. The true Russians, God, you know, they got ran out of their lands by these damn Edomites. All right? But that's fitting to an Edomite's characteristic, to come forth and be a vagabond, to be a fugitive, to, you know, steal, rob, destroyed as the devil that he is. And then to cover it up. But guess what? Everything that's done in the dark shall come to the light. That's why everything is being brought to the light. Okay? This is Sirach, chapter 16, verse 1. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. So I don't even, man, I grew up in the South, man, and we knew off rip, we ain't fucking with these crackers. I ain't had no cracker friends, man.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I like they women though. You know?
Yeah, that's all another story.
But I ain't had none of them, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't messing with them. So, cause they didn't like us either.
Right.
You know, it's understood, especially in the South, man. You know they racist. All right? They don't like us, we don't like them. We lived in segregated communities, right? And that's just how it was. Okay? So I didn't know, you know, they was Edomites, but I knew they didn't like us. Right? That's how it is in the South. You got sundown towns to this day. Okay? So we don't desire to be around these unprofitable children. We don't delight in ungodly sons. You have that feeling once you're amongst and if you don't, you got to work on your discernment. You should have that feeling when you're around somebody. You should know how to peep and read the room, man. You know? Verse 2, though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of Yahweh be with them. So just because they multiply, we see all their corporations, everything they got, that doesn't mean that Yahweh is dealing with them. The fear of Yahweh is not in them. So I don't care what they're doing. I don't care what they can offer me. You understand? A little bit more. Verse 3, trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude, for one that is just is better than 1,000. So one of us is better than 1,000 Edomites with billions of dollars, bro. You understand? And better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Look at Samuel's kids. They were supposed to go forth and be prophets and rule the land, but they was wicked. The same with Eli. All right? So you want your name to continue in the righteous way. And sometimes it just happens like that. Your children, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. The same with Judah. He had 2 boys that wasn't, you know, it wasn't shit really. And the Most High took them out the way because they didn't want to do what they were supposed to do. All right. So it is what it is. He sets it up like this. Look at King David. He had to go through a lot of turmoil and stuff because of what he did in his life. You know, when his sons, Absalom, etc., came. These things are set up. This is how life is. These are lessons and things to show you things. Right?
Yes.
Verse 4, for by one that hath understanding shall the city be replenished, but the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate. And that's what we're seeing. That one that has understanding is Yahweh Shai. He was the one that was able to go forth and replenish us as a nation and give us a way back. He is the way. He is the mediator of the new covenant to bring us back to the Father, man. You know, and this wicked place shall run desolate, along with our people that have aligned with the wicked. You're going to be destroyed, and you're going to be eventually brought back. But all that wickedness that you was doing, that's over with, bro. So we tell you right now, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is near, or, hey, continue doing what you're doing and feel that fate. All right? You know what's wrong. You know? Go read the laws, man. You know it's wrong. All right, go ahead, bro.
This is Judith in the Apocrypha, chapter 5, start at verse 17. And while they sin not before their power, referring to us, they prosper, because the power that hateth iniquity was with them. The Most High is with those that hate iniquity, bro. We hate iniquity, continual sin. We hate it, bro. That's why we want him to activate our hate. That's why my preface precept was Psalms 139, verse 21 to like 24. I hate them that hate thee. Right? Judith 5, verse 17, second half. No, Judith 5, verse 17, second half. No, Judith 5, verse 18. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore. We don't want that no more, man. We're tired of taking L's. We know it means lessons, but we're tired of losing, man, to this damn devil, bro. We lost multiple times, an innumerable amount of times in our previous lives, man. This time we're going to win, bro, according to scripture. And we believe that. So let's read it again. Judah 5, verse 18. But when they departed from their way in which he appointed them, and we refused to lose, Jacob Kisha, you refused to lose Cesare Borgia. You refused to stick with this truth. So it says, for when they departed from the way in which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captive into a land that was not theirs, and the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. Verse 19, but now are they returned to their power, and are come up from the palaces where they were scattered, and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. Now therefore, Judah 5, verse 20, now therefore, my Lord, Yahweh Bashim Abishai, and governor, if there be any error in this people. Oh, he was explaining it to the governor on how to defeat the Israelites. If there be any error in this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. Why do you think we fell apart, man? Ever since 70 AD, we done fell off.
Yeah, and what it's stating is, hey, you get these Israelites to go against their power, like putting pork in the yogurt, putting pork in the Doritos, you know, that's sin. Okay? As long as they sin against their power, they with us. They good. You know, we got them.
Call it Yahshua and Yahuwah.
Yeah, all these false things. So
that 501c3 contract.
You know, but when they turn back, right, and they begin to align back with they, oh man, we gonna be terrified. We gonna, you know, they gonna stand on their feet, and terror is gonna fall upon us. So they're terrified right now because they see us standing upright, and we're not walking like them anymore. We're not committing these sins. The gig is up. Okay, we understand the true Sabbath day. You know, we understand all the wows that you're putting out. We're not foolish anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got it.
You want to jump in?
Yeah, I got one. I got to find it, though.
Okay, all right. Take your time. All right, I'm in Judah chapter 5, verse 20. Now, therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them. Judah 5, verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, the hopeful elect men, the 130 men, women, and children, let my Lord Yahweh, Salaki, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua defend them, and he will defend us. Because to the best of our ability, we are rehearsing the righteous acts. We read labels. We ask when we go to out here in Southern California to a Mexican restaurant, do you put lard in your free fried beans? We ask. It said, jump in.
This is a real quick, Jeremiah 50:7.
That's the spirit. I got it right. I was going that. That's the spirit. Bring it up.
All who found them devoured them.
Right.
Their enemies said, we did nothing wrong in attacking them. For they sinned against Yahweh, their true place of rest and the hope of their ancestors.
See? The accuser of the brother. And every day, this damn devil. See, they committing adultery. They're calling on Jesus. They're shaving their beard. The women are promiscuous. You know, look at them. Look at them. See? The accuser of the brother. Man, every day this damn devil is going to the Most High on the left-hand side, accusing you, Jake, of eating swine's flesh and committing adultery and calling on Cesare Borgia cheese and rice. And you just like, what can I do about it? Ain't nothing there. Yeah, I know you don't know what to do because Pastor Perfect Bishop Baker, he don't know what to do. Yeah. That's why the Christian church attendance is done. It's a wrap. Only people in that church are people that have been given money and they feel obligated to continue to give money. But most people, man, the church is empty, bro. The churches are empty.
Ain't never taught us nothing, man.
Never taught us that.
What?
Never did nothing for us as Israelites, bro.
I went to church 18, 19 years of my life, and I never knew I was an Israelite. You know, until I got to like 27. So why the church ain't never tell us we was Israelites as kids? We sitting here reading the book of Moses. We sitting here having, man, I used to go to Sunday school and all of that. They never tell us nothing. Okay? They teaching, you know, turn the other cheek, love thy neighbor.
Walk in love.
Love everybody. That's what they teaching us.
You know, you love your neighbor. Your neighbor's the Israelite. Not this damn devil. What type of shit is that? Love you. Whoever told you to love your enemy, that's a quote.
Your enemy would tell you to love your enemy.
Yeah, your enemy said that. Only your enemy would tell you to love your enemy.
Yeah, man.
Right? So right here, almost done. Judith 5:21. But if there be any iniquity in their nation, if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord know, let my Lord now pass by, lest the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua defend them, and he will, and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world. And that's what's coming down the pipe, man. We're going to make these damn devils a reproach among the whole world. When the hopeful elect men, and Lord willing part of that number, come down out those chariots, those immortal bodies, kicking ass, taking names with an attitude, man. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Beautiful. You got it, Malak.
Yeah, Isaiah 14, man. You know, these individuals are going to be in that pit. All right. Let me get this. And this is in the NLT still. Okay. This is Isaiah 14, verse 4. And it reads, the mighty man. Oh, Salaki. Yeah. I started 3. In that wonderful day when Yahweh gives his people rest from sorrow and fear, from slavery and chains, you will taunt the king of Babylon. You will say, the mighty man has been destroyed.
That's right.
Yes, your insolence is ended.
That's right. No feller has come against us. The earth is at quiet and at rest.
For Yahweh has crushed your wicked power. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right. And broken your evil rule.
Man.
You struck the people with endless blows of rage.
Yeah, a perpetual, a continual stroke, it says in the KJV.
And held the nations in your angry grip.
Damn.
You know.
A perpetual hatred, a continual stroke.
With unrelenting tyranny. That's what they're moving forward with the whole data centers and all of that. A totalitarian government, man. You know, where they have absolute control of the public and the private, right? Man, it's getting kind of dark, I think.
Okay, you want to move
I'm going to move it over here.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say, or put it right here with the shade. Because I want to move mine too. Want to keep it? Oh, you want to change it?
I'm going to move it out here.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, we don't want the phone to overheat. Yeah, it should be straight right here. All right. So this totalitarian government, data centers everywhere, they're all over the world. Okay, the elder apostles went into it last night, you know, at camp, and you know, every brother is really, that should be a subject that you're touching on, the chips and the data centers. Okay, most definitely. You know, that should be in your repertoire. If you ain't talking about the MOTB, what are you really talking about? Okay, you know, and if you don't, you know, hey, once again, Ray Millstone. Okay, we the only ones that's really breaking it down correctly and properly.
Yep.
You know, with a few exceptions out there. All right, but that is a main topic. As Paul said, you can have all these type of gifts, but the one that goes forth above all is prophesying. All right. So keeping it going, verse 7, and this is in the NLT. But finally, the earth is at rest and quiet.
Woo! Can't wait.
Now it can sing again.
Man, the earth can sing again. Man, the earth is going to yield its strength again. 100-foot watermelon, kiwi, strawberry, grapes, the size of construction tires.
Yeah, man. And food, because the earth, everybody's weak, because the nutrients is no longer in the earth. The nutrients is no longer in the fruits and vegetables right now. Okay, but once we actually begin to maintain the land Sabbath, all right, and the proper way that these things are supposed to be conducted, and pushing the earth the proper way, then guess what? The food is gonna be better. The heathens are gonna rejoice because they're gonna grow with more nutrients and they're gonna have a better sustainable life, a better quality of life. All right, I see it. I'm speaking as a man, but I think a heathen most likely gonna live at least to 100. Okay, even with all the serving, but because the food and the water and all of that is gonna be better.
Right.
The air quality and all of that is gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? Slide up in the middle. All right. So now it can sing again. Even the trees of the forest, the cypress trees and the cedars of Lebanon, sing out this joyous song. Right? And that's talking about the nations, because the nations are represented as trees. Men are as trees. So the nations shall sing again, man, and rejoice, because this devil he's dethroned. So no more corruptness, no more corruption is going to be pushed. Now, will it still be sin amongst the nation? Yeah, they're going to have to learn. They're going to have to learn. They're going to be given the laws, commandments, and statutes and be taught the proper and correct ways. All right? And as we read in Deuteronomy 30:7, these curses will fall upon these heathens and those enemies that hated us. All right? So we're going to be mean. We're going to be beating their ass. We're going to be whipping them. Slavery and all of that is going to take place. Most definitely. But we're going to rule with a righteous sense. Indignation and hate is not necessarily a bad thing. You understand? You've been taught that the word hate is a bad word or what? No, man. Hate is necessary.
Wait a minute. Wait,
okay?
You hate Brussels sprouts? You hate what? Liver?
I love Brussels.
Oh, I love it. But I'm saying, you hate sir. Man, I hate chocolate ice cream. Okay.
Yeah,
I hate when my son leave his shoes in the. So you hate that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And it's hate, despise, abhor. Shit, nothing personal, just bitch. You gotta hate something. Can't like every goddamn thing.
Yep.
It's a balance.
You gotta be realistic, man. People hate people. People love people. Okay? This cupcake society has betrayed you. Okay? So you gotta live with real goals, real, a real sense of life. All right? Hey, single women, you need a man, or your son and your daughter are not going to be raised up with the proper morals and values that they need. They're going to be raised with half of the equation. All right? So don't let your mindset of I don't like him or I hate men or what. Don't let that destroy the kids. You know what I'm saying? And men, man. Hey, getting back to these. Take care of your damn kids, man.
Yeah, but damn, what's going on between you and your
mom? Man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take care of my baby.
Take care of your kids, man.
You didn't hear her say or him say, you won't let me see him. When I come over there, you don't let me in, or you didn't hear that. You hear him. I'm not dealing with it. He was neglecting his daughter.
He a deadbeat, man.
Because he was mad at the mama. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, emotion. That's emotional type shit. You can't look past your emotions and actually maintain what you need to do.
Right.
This is your family, bro. You planted that seed, so go forth and take care of it. You gotta water that. All right? Man, especially you got a daughter, bro. You gonna leave her out here for these wolves? As a man, remember yourself in the world how you would mess with girls.
Right.
What you think these niggas is gonna do? Okay?
See, I can't prove it right now, but I believe the Most High gave him a child that, he's dealing with a child that's dealing with some ailments. So the Most High had already been on his ass about his mindset. He already kind of punished him through his child a little bit already. And he still ain't grown from that.
Yeah, regardless, you still got to take care of that.
Yeah, bro.
You got a Down syndrome, autism kid, or whatever. You still got to take care of that, man.
Take care of it, bro.
All right? The Most High set that up for you.
Yeah, that's your lot.
That's your lot. Yeah. If he wanted you to have, whatever, then he would have told you, hey, it's for brothers that may have women that's pregnant. Don't take no prenatal vitamins. Okay? That shit is full of lead. And lead is what causes Down syndrome, autism in the baby. This is what these doctors know. That's why they're trying to feed you up with the iron and the lead and stuff while you're pregnant. They kept telling my wife, your iron levels are low. You take these iron pills. She ain't take them shits.
Real talk.
All right? It's like, you're taking your prenatal vitamins? We would say yeah, but no.
Yeah.
We're not stupid. My daughter came out intelligent, boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Call all y'all about you.
Yeah. This devil is trying to set you up to destroy you, bro.
Yep.
Okay, this is what he's there for. Pharmaceutical, warlocks, wizards, man. All right? That's why we're talking about all the stuff that he has been pushing upon this earth is going to be destroyed. It's going to be took away. The heathens are going to rejoice because, hey, out here, it's 1 in 5. Every baby is autistic. Okay, that's the stats out here in the AV. You know, 1 in 5, every baby is autistic. That's terrible, bro. You think the Most High set it up to be like? Yeah, I mean, now it's an appointed time for that, but that's not how life is supposed to be naturally. Why is the seeds not working properly? It's because all this damn metal is in the food. And all this damn metal your woman is eating while she's pregnant. You know? So
Yep.
keeping it going. All right. Let's get Isaiah 14:8. Once again, even the trees of the forest, the cypress trees and the cedars of Lebanon, sing out this joyous song. Since you have been cut down, Esau, no one will come now to cut us down. So nobody's, gonna cut down and destroy and take over and vandalize the earth and be as bandits and rob, steal, and destroy. Bro, all of Africa was colonized, except Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, they went forth to bow down to the Europeans, to the Edomites. That's the only reason they didn't get colonized.
Right.
All right, but they still pushing, them Hamites are still pushing wicked ass doctrine and things like that. And they're talking about they got the real Bible. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Yahweh ain't dealing with no Hamites, man.
Yeah, and a lot of the Rastafari Jakes believe that the motherland is Ethiopia.
Haile Selassie and all that shit.
The motherland ain't Ethiopia. The motherland is the land of Israel, Tel Aviv, Bethlehem, Jerusalem.
Exactly.
That's the motherland.
And really, when you look at Israel, it's in the center of the planet.
Right.
Okay, that's common sense. When before the flood, when everything was together, Pangea, all right, Israel would have been right there in the center, man. Ooh. That's the center of everything, bro.
Wow, that's the spirit.
Okay, right. And still now on the map, it's right there in the center of everything. You got everything to the west, and you got everything to the east, and you got Israel right there in the center, man. All right, everything. And I don't. Hey, Yahweh could bring it all back together if he wanted to. Yep. I'm, speaking as a man though. Yeah. Right. But every nation is gonna flock to us, and we're in the center. Ooh. You understand? So everybody gotta come to us.
Man, that's beautiful.
That's how it's set up, man.
That's right.
All right. Verse 9. In the place of the dead, there is excitement over your arrival.
Mm-hmm. Right. Finally. Yeah, this is the place of the dead. Yeah. The trees, we're happy. The birds are going to be happy. The rocks is going to be happy. The fish. Let's take a data center. Moab put the data centers in the water.
Yeah.
Like that's going to make it better. So he's
that's still bad. Yep.
Yeah, he's polluting the water, man. I can only imagine how the water is now in China. Mm-hmm. That area, wherever it is. That's why I said no flesh shall be saved. This damn devil is destroying even the fish in the ocean. That's why Revelation 12:12, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Yep. But the devil come down unto you having great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time.
Right? The spirits of world leaders and mighty kings, long dead, stand up to see you. Woo. With one voice they all cry out, now you are as weak as we are. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. So you've been pulled from that position of rulership. You've fallen out of that heaven.
Yes.
Right? That's a beautiful thing,
yes,
man. To see this devil collapse. You know?
Because, when people living their best life, got it going on, you hear them say, man, I'm in heaven.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in heaven. Mm-hmm. So that's just like a status. Yeah. So that's why Yahweh Shah said, I saw Satan, Esau, Edom on the left-hand side, fall from heaven, not out the sky. Right. Wasn't no war in heaven. Hey, man, Yahweh sleep. Let's steal a chariot. And what? Ain't no war in heaven, bro. Wasn't no war. Everything in heaven is in order. Yeah. That was the status of this damn devil being knocked from his pinnacle on high down to just nothing, man. In one moment,
You Christians, man, y'all insult the Most High, man, with your
Con.
understanding. Okay, the Most High don't sleep. He just sit on his throne all day. You know what I'm saying? He's getting reports. He's not like you. He don't need rest. He don't need to eat. He don't need pleasure. He don't need none of that, man. Okay? Now he has emotions and things of that nature. It says the Most High is jealous. He gets angry. He's happy. You know, things of that nature. He's the ultimate, you know, Jake.
That's
Okay?
right.
He's the ultimate.
Ultimate.
You know what I'm saying? But he don't have to, and we're gonna be in a similar way where we don't have to sleep. We don't have to rest. We don't have to. So how you gonna pull one over on us?
Right.
You can't.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no sleeping.
Some insubordinate angels. Hey man, we gonna come together, man. We gonna get the Most High, man. There wasn't no war in heaven, bro. There ain't no insubordinate angels in heaven, man. That right there that's some crazy shit there, bro.
You just can't. They can't comprehend that he has set all of this in place.
Yeah, man.
That he does good and evil according to Isaiah 45:5-7. But why would he put us in slavery? Because punishment.
Yeah. Why ask why?
All right.
Shit.
Well, why did he make us go off in the beginning? He sold the grain of evil seed, the evil seed in Adam to go off.
Well, why you an unbeliever?
Yeah.
Shit. Why you keep eating swine's flesh? Why you refuse to lose Cesare Borgia, Salaki?
Yeah, you got it. But why does summer feel so good? Because winter was cold.
Shit.
You need that balance, man. Why is water so good?
Shit.
Because it's hot.
So
I want some water. That's why we drink water.
Yeah.
So you need that balance. All right? You needed to go through this to feel that reward. And the reward is gonna be amazing, man.
Shit.
All right?
Why ask why, man? We don't be asking why. We know. I mean, we do in our spirit, but we let the Most High answer that. We're not trying to. Man, why? Like you said, why babies gotta die? Why ask why? Jake, because if you find out the answer, you don't want to hear it.
And then, hey, going back to the lesson I said, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah.
Yo, when I asked why, he'll reveal it to me.
Yes. Because you're sincere about it.
He'll reveal it to me.
You're not asking why so you can question the answer.
Yeah.
You're asking in sincerity. He'll tell you that. He said, he that lacks wisdom, let him ask, and I will give it to him liberally. As much as wisdom as you need if you ask, but let him ask in faith. But Jake, well, why? Why? That's why they ask him the question when they out here. They'll ask one question, in the middle of answering it, ask another question, then another question. What's that saying? It's for us to know and for you to find out. You see? You don't want to know, you just want to know. You don't want to know, you just want to know.
Yeah, you don't want the breakdown, man.
Right.
This is why you got to follow brothers and watch videos. I had a certain, thought in my mind for like a week, and I stumbled upon GMS Gulf Coast, them brothers down there, Shalom, man. And they went into this lesson on communication is key and certain things that I was thinking about.
Right.
And they broke it down perfectly, man. I was like, yo, that's cold.
That's
and that was the spirit. It was just a random video, man.
Yeah, bro.
So
on your feed, the Most High knew. The Most High
knew.
He says he's gonna know what we need before we even ask. So if you're sincere about it, the Most High loves sincerity, bro. So he knew in your heart you really want to know. It'll pop up on your feed.
Yeah.
Just on GP.
And to put it in my spirit to select that video.
Yeah, bro.
I follow a lot of brothers, and I could have picked this video, that video. I was like, I ain't heard these brothers in a minute. Let me see what they talking about.
Wow.
Boom, I hit that video.
Wow.
It hit the spirit, man.
Wow.
So that's how it'll be sometimes. He'll move you there.
Right.
You understand? It's no such thing as free will, Jake.
Right.
What he wants, he's going to give you. Hey, let me get Proverbs 16.
Yeah, go ahead, Malak.
You got to, commit thy ways.
Mm-hmm.
This is Proverbs 16. Because if you're meditating on this truth, all right, it's got to be in you, man. That's part of that constant communication, praying without ceasing. You're meditating on this word. This is Proverbs 16 and verse 1. We can make our own plans. That's this in the NLT if it sounds weird. But Yahweh gives the right answer. People may be pure in their own eyes. You looking at yourself thinking your ways are good. All right, as it says in the KJV, man's ways are right in his own eyes, right? But Yahweh examines their motives, your intentions. He judges the inward. He's really checking you out. Commit your actions to Yahweh, and your plans will succeed.
Mm-hmm.
So the way that you live, you wake up, pray, okay? Throw on a lesson, you know, jump in the spirit, I woke up, prayed, and I did a lesson, all right? Just automatic. I was like, man, it was on my spirit, all right? Going into the kingdom of heaven resides in us. That's what the first thing that really came up in my mind when I woke up. So I was like, hey, let me do a quick lesson on this, you know? So you want to wake up and jump into the spirit. And then after that lesson, I'm out here with you. You know? So hey, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta constantly commune. How a woman is. You wake up, hey babe, how you doing? You know, you gonna talk to your husband. What do? We should wake up and talk to our husband.
That's right.
Why would you not?
That's right.
You know? Who else you talking to?
That's right.
This is your best friend, man. All right. One more on this.
Yeah, go ahead. Verse 5 is not. Where you at?
Verse 3.
Yeah.
Commit your actions to Yahweh and your plans will succeed. Woo. Taking that back to Joshua 1 and 8. Meditate on this word day and night. All right. And your ways will eventually be prosperous.
That's right.
Right? Loosely quoting. So he's going to make your ways prosperous if you meditate on these laws, commandments, and statutes.
Right. Ponder on it.
Yeah.
You know, you got to meditate. Ponder, bro. Go ahead.
Yahweh have made everything for his own purposes, even the wicked for a day of disaster.
You hear that, Christian?
So, everything, man, the righteous and the wicked, he's made. All right, nothing's out of his control, man.
God.
You know, you got it, bro. I'm gonna check these comments.
Check your comments. Go ahead. And I'm gonna read verse 4 and 5. Oh no, I'll read verse 5, and let me see what it said in the NLT when you get a chance. Proverbs 16, verse 5. Everyone that is proud is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he shall not utterly go unpunished. So you, Jake, E, Keisha, Latinos, I got my phone. Look at it on this phone. Let me bring it up for you. A little bit easier for you.
It was just a scoff on the comment.
It wasn't?
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's the those proud. Why the dogs gotta die? Why the babies gotta die? Proverbs 16, verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. That's you, Jake, Eve, Keisha, Latino, Christian, prosperity, gospel lover. You're proud in heart, man. Always want to know why. Man, I hate that word, bro. Why? Only person know why is the Most High of everything. Now, of course, he gave us a little bit of knowledge, but I don't ask too many whys. Yeah. That ain't I don't want to know. To a certain extent, that ain't none of my business. All I want to know is the answers to the test.
I think about how, you know, you running things in your household.
Yeah.
You hate when your woman undermines you or go behind you or, you know, why you always like, just trust me.
That's exactly.
Just trust.
Yeah. Why me? You don't trust a lot of shit.
I know what I'm doing.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So just trust me. All right, we're gonna be fine.
Man, why?
You gotta trust. For you women, you gotta trust in your man that he's trusting in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. You understand? You gotta trust that he's really a man of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, and you gonna know. That's why, going back to this TGC individual, your woman coming at you because she knew you was a bitch nigga, man.
God.
Yo, a real man, she ain't gonna. She gonna think about that shit.
Nah,
he was a real one. He took care of his kids.
Yeah.
But you was a bitch, bro, and she saw it in you.
Yeah.
She saw it in you, bro. That's the only reason she'll come out of her mouth and come at you.
Yep.
I got plenty of exes. They won't dare.
Right.
I left all of them. I put them to the curb.
And they didn't meet nobody better since.
They didn't meet nobody. I checked on them a little bit. Them bitches is in turmoil.
They ain't met nobody better.
They too through.
It's a wrap. All my exes is through.
They gonna want you back, Jake. You know?
Right. You see, in a real man, I kind of lost my thought about it, but my point is, like you said, she wouldn't really come at a real man like that.
Mm-mm.
You know, she saw this nigga treat her like he was treating her, but then want some booty. If you really don't want to deal with her, sex is out the question. I don't want no sex. But when the fact that she said you want to put your rod in me last week, remember she said that, if you heard it, she said that. Because she's like, wait a minute, I thought you don't like me, but now you're asking for some booty. Because you was a weak nigga.
It's all exposed.
If I'm not going to deal with you, I'm not going to deal with you. I'm going to take care of my child. You don't deserve no rod the way you've been acting. but I'm gonna take care of my child. But you treat her wrong, but then still ask for some cake. That nigga's a weak man. A deacon nigga.
And that's the same way they treat the Most High.
Right.
You treat him wrong, but then you want to ask for this, you
Right.
want to ask for that.
Right.
He ain't about to bless you, boy.
Right. Right.
You ain't do him right.
Right.
How he's gonna do you right? He hated sinners, bro.
Very disrespectful.
Yeah.
What type of shit is that? That's why she exposed you. Cause you weak asking for some cake from her after you disrespect her talking shit. You know she don't deserve no ride, but anyway.
And that's through the spirit of the Lord that she exposed your ass.
Con.
The same way the Alazar wife brought it out. That's through the spirit. He put that on them for them to bring it out, man. So we can report and we can see how fake you niggas is, man.
Con. You got one?
This is Sirach 12:6. For the Most High hateth sinners.
Point
and
blank
will
period.
repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
Point
and
blank
keepeth
period.
them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Ooh.
He's reserving you men. You may think you're doing well, you well-to-do, etc., but he's reserving you for a specified, I like to call them creative judgments.
Ooh.
You know, like that one brother, what it was, Modesto or something. He had got hit by a car and he got hit by another car at the same time.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Remember that? Yeah.
Bro.
He reserves these men, and
Yes.
Yahweh had allowed that brother to hit, the lottery. He hit like 5,000, and then he got drunk, coming to camp drunk, shit like that.
Yeah.
Most I got that nigga up out of here, man.
Yeah, bro.
Cause you don't fear, man.
Right.
So he preserved you for a creative judgment. A lot of you individuals, man, y'all gonna get took out publicly.
Bro.
Publicly. We all gonna hear about it, or we gonna see it on a video. Publicly, man. This is about to come into the day of public judgments, man.
Con.
All right? Because Esau been telling you about it with all the Squid Games, the Running Man, all these different type of shows they broadcasting. They getting your psyche ready for public executions. Trump is bringing the firing squads, right?
Con.
He got the guillotines, right?
Yep.
These are public executions he want to bring forth.
Yep.
They do court cases publicly.
Yep.
Why not the punishment?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
It's coming, baby.
Con.
You got it?
Yep. Okay, you done with that? That's Iraq?
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
All right. This is back to Psalms 139, verse 21 again. Do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hateth thee? And am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with a perfect hatred. Sinners. Most High hates sinners. I count them my enemies. Search me, O Yahweh, and know my thoughts. And know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. And see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. So I hate them that hate thee. That's why the Most High gave King David so much power and ability to kick ass and take names, because he hated them that hated thee.
Yeah. And it's being open enough with yourself. Like I say, we look ourselves in the mirror, we can look at ourselves to ask the Most High, hey, cleanse me of any flaws, man.
Right,
Cleanse
right.
me. If I'm wrong for feeling this way, let me know.
Right.
He wasn't wrong for feeling that way.
Right.
For hating these niggas, man.
That's right.
That's why you say we hate niggas, man. We love our people, but we hate niggas, bro.
That's right.
Damn, man. Leave this shit alone, bro. What is this place? Bro, we look at our people, man. I'm about to go in Winco after camp, and shop around, but all we see is Jake overweight, out of shape, can't run a mile at all to save your life. You get in a real altercation, a real fist fight, you going down quickly. You gonna be out of breath. Let's take a break. And nah, man.
You ain't gonna be able to run from me.
Man, back in the ancient days, bro,
there was nobody
carrying
fat.
armor and shield. Yeah, you had to be able to having stamina and endurance, man, to carry 40 pounds of armor on you and a heavy sword and shield and all of that. We was in shape, man. And then furthermore, having that spiritual power with us. All right?
Yeah.
So you got to set yourself in the position. You got to meet Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai halfway, man. At least work out. Don't be out here being sloppy. Take care of this temple.
You got one?
After you get that, I'm going to go back to Isaiah 14.
Okay. Proverbs 31, verse 7 and 8. Well, I'm going to start at verse 7. Proverbs Slack it. Psalms 31, start at verse 6. Psalms 31, start at verse 6. I have hated them that regard lying vanities, but I trust in the Lord Yahweh. Trust means depend on, lean on, all in. Ain't no other options, man. It's plain Yahweh Shah. That ain't, well, if he don't come through, I got my pantry. If he don't come through, I got my bunker, you know, down south, right? You know, no.
That's that undermining shit. All right? Trust in that man.
Oh, he wants you to, he like that. What good is a problem? Jacob's trouble without an answer, Yahweh Shah. He likes that. Trust in the Lord Yahweh and lean not to your own understanding. Always, go ahead, Malak, go ahead.
No, you got it, my bad.
Questioning why, I always want to know why, and if he don't, ain't no ifs. He's going to come through.
It's not faith if you're trying to substitute faith.
Right.
All right? For you doomsday preppers.
Shit.
Now, do we got, I got like, 3
Yeah,
cases,
knick-knack
4
patty,
cases
yeah.
of water.
Yeah.
Right?
Some
I got
canned goods and
canned
shit.
goods and
Some
shit.
toilet tissue
Yeah,
water.
we not stupid.
Nah, bro.
We not about to be caught up in this rat
Nah,
race.
man. Hell no. We leaning on the Most High, bro. This is it. This is his problem, not our problem. Whatever shit pop in my life that I can't handle, I say, you got mail. It ain't my problem, bro. This is not my problem. Jacob's trouble is not our problem, bro. It's going to be a problem, but it's not our problem. He set this all up. And guess what? He got the answers to it, too, as well. Like I said, you got to go through something to get something. You got to earn immortality. You got to earn righteousness. You got to earn joy. You got to earn a new kingdom. You got to earn being delivered into a spaceship, bro.
Yeah, man.
By believing, expecting. You believe your car going to start. You believe your bed will hold you up. You believe your radio going to come on. You don't believe the Most High going to provide. You's a fool.
A fool.
Point blank, period.
Damn, no, Jesus was black. Jesus was a black man, baby.
How you doing, man?
Muslim. He prayed 5 times a day.
How you doing? What's your name, bro?
My name's Johnny.
Hey, man, where's your dad at on here?
Right here. My dad right here.
This your fuck? Come on, man. Don't play games.
That's my dad.
Real talk?
That's my dad.
All right. Okay, where you from? Where you at, bro?
Sure.
All right, nice to meet you, kid. You know, what's the name of your God?
Yeshua Shah.
Who?
Yeshua Shah, the Most High.
Nah, bro, that's not the name of the Most High. Huh?
The Way.
No, it's not Yeshua. Nothing personal, bro. That's not his name, a lot.
What's his name?
His name is Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Right here. Yahweh. And who else?
Yahweh Shah.
That's right. We don't have no U's in our language.
Yeah.
So we never made a
Yeah.
No. We say Yahweh. He is. Yahweh. He is. Are you reading? You ain't even looking at it.
I know this, bro.
Okay, well,
like,
I asked you didn't know the name.
I'm versed in this. Like, I'm
I asked you what's the name. You said Yeshua. You was wrong. So you don't know. I'm telling you what you need to know, bro. Now, if you don't like how we telling you, if the white man tell you this, you'll believe it. If the white man tell you, you'll believe it. I'm telling you the name of our God, and you don't want to hear it.
I'm black and Mexican,
Let's
brother.
go.
You don't want to hear the name of your power. So, like I said, yeah, go about your business, but you don't hear the truth. The name is Yahweh.
This is like
The
aggressive.
name of the Most High is Yahweh.
This is aggressive.
The name is Yahweh Shah.
You aggressive.
No, you don't want to hear the truth.
You need a joint or something, a 40?
No. Do you need the truth? Do you need the truth? Yeah or no? If not, keep it pushing, Malak.
Damn, brother, be cool. Man.
No, I'm trying to tell you that all you gotta do is just listen.
You got your case, brother, be cool, man.
No, you ain't gonna tell me how to do this. You ain't out here teaching.
Damn, I don't teach motherfuckers.
I asked for the name. You don't know the name. What's the name? Who you worship?
I mean,
What's the name of your God? What's the name of your God? What's the name of your God? I bet it's Cesare Borgia. I bet you ate some swine today.
Let him go, man. They ain't got it. See,
Talking about, I asked you right there, what's he going, yeah, sure, you wrong, bro. But the white man tell him that, he'll believe it.
He was scoffing as he came up.
Yeah, he was trapped. You don't even want to look at the sign.
He came up, he said Jesus was black, Osama Alaikum, all that Jesus was a Muslim. Keep the spirit on the individual.
Yeah, bro. I asked right, what's the name of your God? Yeshua. Wrong right then and there. And then if you don't want to hear the truth, keep it pushing.
That's why I ain't say shit.
Shit, I'm tired of Jake, man. Nothing personal. Ain't nobody being aggressive. I'm telling you, you walking up on lions, bro. It's a lion's den. You better come up the right way in sincerity. You won't get bit.
Judah is a lion's whelp, man.
Shit.
I was laughing at his ass.
Shit.
Because they scoffing in that spirit.
Right. They scoffing in their spirit. Talking, this is my father. Hey, how the fuck is your father? He just as old as you look.
Yeah, so it's a clown.
Playing games. Anyway, Proverbs 31, verse 6. I have hated them that regard lying vanities. That's the spirit. But I trust in the Lord Yahweh. Verse 7. I will be glad and rejoice in your mercy. Call Allah Yahweh Shim Al-Shah during Jacob's trouble. We're going to be glad and rejoice in his mercies during Jacob's trouble, man. When it's a rolling blackout, when it's no jab, no job, medical martial law, manufactured famine, a purge, civil unrest, when those missiles fly, we're going to rejoice in his mercy. It says, for you have considered my
Because they're really doing the wickedness. Okay, so of course they can see the truth. Okay, they know who we are, etc., etc., and they're trying to fight against who we are, but ultimately it's designed for them to be destroyed and to be doomed, man. You know what I'm saying? You have been thrown down to the earth. You have been thrown down to the earth. You, Salaki, you who destroyed the nations of the world, for you said to yourself, I will ascend to heaven and set my throne above power stars. Now, as we read, this is all talking about what? The king of Babylon. This is letting you know that this is indeed a man. So nowhere in here does it say Lucifer is an angel. All right, just to cut that myth. So you gotta hate. Hate includes hating these false doctrines that's been spewed unto you, because these lies have been pushed unto you, and they got you believing a lie, man. They got you moving in a vibration that's not of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, where you believe that a virgin, which simply means young girl, came forth and conceived the baby from the Holy Spirit. Okay, when Joseph was her dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Joseph hit that.
Yes.
Point blank. Period, man. Wasn't no immaculate conception. Joseph hit that, man.
You know,
And he wanted to kind of put her out of the take her somewhere because it was embarrassing the fact that she had been pregnant and then they had a ceremony. So he took her away. But he hit that, man.
yeah, that's similar to, shoot, you know, Jake do that a lot these
Yeah.
days. You know what I'm saying? You get with a girl, shoot, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Before you tie the knot in a sense of marriage and
Right.
paperwork,
The
and all that
ceremony,
shit,
right.
you already hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, Mary probably was stacked like a stack of pancakes.
Yeah.
Shit, she was betrothed to him. So it was her, she was his anyway.
Yeah, that was his. You know?
Shit.
And she would have been around the age of 15, 16.
Yeah.
Because we know the customs of our people. That's the marrying age. The same way that they'll show it to you. Like we say that, you know, people look at us like we're crazy, but they show it to you on Color Purple and you don't bat an eye.
Right.
Because Steven Spielberg
Right.
has the, you know, so you're like, well, that's just the movie. No, that's real life. You understand? That's how it was done. That's the proper way of doing things. Okay? The best, they used to say that for a girl. You know, she's got birthing hips.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
birthing hips,
saying?
yep.
She got birthing hips.
Yep.
So 15, 16, 17, around that age. And scientifically, such as LeBron James, his mother had him in her teenage years.
Yep.
Shoot, my mother had my mother in her teenage years.
Yeah, mine was 14.
Okay? That's when they're supposed to be really producing kids, man.
God.
All right, the later you go, it's the more chance of complications and death and problems like that. So you're supposed to be having kids early and young, and that's how it will be in the kingdom. All right? Same as a man, you become for a man, you become a man when you're 12. Okay? When puberty is hitting, you really get that desire for a woman. All right? Your hormones is raging and things of that nature, man. You know? And going back to Joseph would have been around 40, all right, up in age. He would have already had land, possessions, sheep, cattle, all this type of stuff. And he would have had Mary being in her teenage years, a possession given to him. Okay, that's in Sirach 36:24, I believe so. You know, a woman is a possession to a man.
Yes.
So he would have been given a possession. All right, and her use, you know, women don't like this. Her usage is to produce kids.
Right.
Okay.
A woman means female servant.
Servant, yes.
Nothing personal, just business.
You know, she's a helpmeet. She's supposed to help. She's supposed to support.
That's right.
What do they say in The Color Purple? Well, I got these kids. I need a woman to come tend to them.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
So that's what he needed Silly for. He needed her to come tend to the children and birth children. And that's what happened. And that's what the father did. He gave her off. You know?
Time.
So getting a little bit more of that in here. Okay. I will preside on the mountain of the gods. Far away in the north, I will climb to the highest heavens and be like the Most High. Instead, you will be brought down to the place of the dead, down to its lowest depths. Everyone there will stare at you and ask, "One who shook the earth and made the kingdoms of the world tremble."
Yeah.
So Esau, Edom, your position, your destination is to be brought low. And all the nations are going to look upon you and realize, all right, truth is going to be upon this earth. They're going to know exactly who you are, that you are that devil, you are that dragon, you are that old serpent. Okay? You are him. They're going to know exactly who you are and what you did. Right? And we don't need no museum. We're going to have a memorial, which is America, which is going to burn for a time period, eternity, which means a long while, and then it's going to burn out. It's going to be a desert wasteland. And anybody that looks upon it is going to remember hey, this is what Yahweh did to those Edomites, you know, that rose up against him. Okay, and all you other Edomite nations that want to rise against him, you know, nukes will be laid upon other places, not just America, but this is where the bulk of the nukes are gonna hit. You understand? But yeah, Russia could get hit, China could get hit, etc., etc. All right, Israel will get hit, according to Ezekiel 38th chapter. But we understand that the Most High is gonna what? He's gonna cleanse and purge that land, and He's gonna make it where we can inhabit it once again. All right. Well, now it's a barren wasteland, but when we get back there, it's gonna produce all different type of fruits and vegetables how it's supposed to. The olive tree is native to Israel. You know, olives, man, olive oil, olives, just like it's so it's great for your stomach acid, you know, all of that. You can put it in your hair, helps your beard, skin. The olive has so many uses. You know, that's why it's used in the scriptures a lot. But it grows in the land of Israel, man. You know, so majority, you still got individuals over there making money off of the olive tree, but you got damn Edomites bringing these trees from Europe, all right, and they're planting them, and those trees are catching fire, and it's burning those olive farms. That's something that's happening over there. They don't report on that much. So they're tormenting the people in those lands, man. You know, and this is why this devil got to go, because everywhere he goes, he's a fucking nuisance, man. You know, your feed good? You good?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah.
Like, so that's all I got on that.
Okay, yeah. All right, a couple more. We're going to get close. I'm just after over 2 hours. Psalm 71, start at verse 20. Psalm 71, start at verse 20. Thou, which have showed great and sore troubles. He's about to show everybody. Great and sore troubles. Trouble. Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to show great and sore troubles. It says, shall quicken me again during those sore troubles, and shall bring me up again from the depths of the earth. And Lord willing, part of that number of men. 21st verse, Psalm 71. You shall increase my greatness. We're going to go from being famous to infamous, and then back to famous. Because Lord willing, part of that number of men, we're going to be doing miracles. Not today, not tomorrow. We're going to be doing miracles real soon. On YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. Doing miracles, raising the dead, healing the sick. And then we're going to become famous.
Hey, this is a miracle right now.
This is a miracle right here.
Shoot, hey, you know what I'm saying? Us waking up, coming together, preaching and pushing this, coming from many different walks of life. We would have never met each other, and you know, the way that, shoot, we went in the same field of work and all of that.
Yep.
Right? So this is a miracle.
Yep.
This is a form of spiritual powers. Us being able to understand these scriptures. You got this scoffer on the comment board. I ain't get rid of him yet, but he's talking about Joseph didn't do that. So you don't have it, bro. Obviously, everybody in here can see that you don't understand, because you think that the Holy Spirit impregnated Mary when it's a different type of flesh. First of all, angels have no sex. Okay? So, and you don't even understand what the Holy Spirit is. So that's showing that you don't have the Holy Spirit. All right? Before I get you up out of here. But it's a miracle for us to understand this thing. This is a spiritual power, man. Okay? We understand that the only way, what's that in Sirach? You know, is that Wisdom of Solomon or Sirach? The only way, everybody comes in through crying. Right?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking
through the pleasure of sex.
Yeah,
that one. Yeah, but that one. Every king is born the same way.
Every king is born the same way.
Through the pleasure of sex.
Yeah, so every king is born the same way. That's what you don't understand. You have to come through a seed. If Yahweh Shah did not come through the seed of Joseph, then why in Matthew the 1st chapter is Joseph listed as his father?
Yeah, Kazak page and finished listening to the video of mine is
Man,
buffering. I just had to reset it.
these damn scoffers coming in heavy now.
Yeah.
Hey, Tassan, I'm gonna make you a moderator. You know. Let's see how I do that.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if the internet connection in this area, but mine's is tripping. It says buffering. But yeah, go to your Kazak page and check it out. It's better over there. And I'm not able to put it in the comment in the chat right here. But anyway, you got what? Did you find what you're looking for?
Yeah, you got it.
No, but if you find it, bring it out.
Nah, it was just some scoffers.
Okay, all right.
Just talking, saying that the same thing them individuals were saying. Jesus is God. It's like when they came, they sent the scoffers on the internet to come.
Bro, yeah.
You demons come in at the same time.
Yeah, coming out playing games, man. Playing games and shit. They was playing games when they came up here. That's why I said don't play games, man. Fuck you up here for playing games. Ask you who your father is. You talking about my father right here. He look just as old as you do. This ain't your father. You lying. Anyway, Psalm 71, verse 20. Thou which have showed me great and sore troubles, Psalm 71, verse 20, shall quicken me again, and shall bring me up again from the depths of the earth. You shall increase my greatness and comfort me on every side during Jacob's trouble. Psalm 71, verse 22, I will praise thee with the psaltery, even thy truth. Woo! So that's how we praise the Most High, by singing these psalms, by exalting his truth. This truth is giving praise to the Most High Yahweh. O my power, unto thee will I sing with the harp, O thou Holy One of Israel. My lips shall greatly rejoice when I sing unto thee, and my soul which you have redeemed. Psalm 71, verse 24, my tongue also shall talk of thy righteousness all the day long, for they are confounded, for they are brought unto shame that seek my hurt in these last days, right? So that's why we want him to activate our hate, man. Activate it. Stir up Most High this hatred, man, towards this damn devil, man. So I maybe got one or two.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, you need to constantly hate your oppressor, okay? I don't see nobody out here that, well, we do see them, but that's loving the oppressor. So you need to be in the mindset of hating your oppressor, man. Okay? Do you like being oppressed? No. Do you like bills? Do you like taxes? Do you like going to work? The minimum wage is trash. And then they raise the minimum wage, but then also they raise the food prices, inflation. Hyperinflation is going to set in. Revelation 6 talks about that, where the penny, is basically talking about a day's wage. That's how much bread and stuff is going to be, okay? All right, so what we're coming into is much oppression. So your hate shall increase, all right? I don't see no, and then all the stuff that he's done, man. You look at Black Wall Street, Rosewood, all this type of stuff. All right, we can go down the line. We can talk about this for days, months, years. Actually, we've been talking about it for days, months, and years.
God.
We've been talking about this devil for days, months, and years. The elders been talking about it for decades. Okay, so we're there, man. So this is a court case. All right, and it's so much evidence on this devil. Okay, I'm gonna get Amos. You bring it out. You got something?
All right. Psalm 73, verse 8 and 9. Psalm 73, verse 8 and 9. The brother brought up the word oppression. Psalm 73, verse 8 and 9. They are corrupt, these damn devils, Esau, Edom, and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Verse 10, therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out of them. And you can, that cup in Psalm 75, verse 8 And that's also in the book of Revelations, that same cup, right? But I was Psalm 73, verse 8 and 9. You got it, Malak.
Con, this is Amos. This is Amos 9, and I'll start at let's start at verse 7. And this is in the NLT once again. Are you Israelites more important to me than the Ethiopians? Asked Yahweh. Yes, indeed. I brought Israel out of Egypt. Who? Israel. I brought Israel out of Egypt, but I also brought the Philistines from Crete and led the Armenians out of Kir. I, the sovereign Lord, am watching the sinful nation of Israel. I will destroy it from the face of the earth, but I will never completely destroy the family of Israel. Okay, so, certain questions given, and that may fall to stumbling blocks to certain individuals that can't understand it, right? Ultimately, as we know in Psalms 147, we know in Isaiah 40, 15 through 17, okay, that the Most High is not dealing with any other nation. He shows his precepts, his statutes, his commandments to Israel, to the Israelites, all right? I will destroy it from the face of the earth, but I will never completely destroy the family of Israel, saith Yahweh, for I will give the command, and I will shake Israel along with the other nations. As grain is shaken in a sieve, yet not one true kernel will be lost. None of the elect will be lost. All right, and even the 2/3 are going to ultimately come back through regeneration, reincarnation, through the loins of a 144,000 or 1/3 man. Because we understand that the seed is held with the man, not the woman. You women hold no type of seed. All you do is incubate when a seed is placed inside of you. So you should, child support and all that, you have no say-so with that kid. That's not your kid. Never was your kid. Well, women get in their feelings. He came out of me. Yeah, but that's the man's.
Right.
Who
right.
put it in you?
My baby.
Yeah, you want some ownership.
That's your baby, but it's my son.
Yeah,
it's my daughter.
It's like, it came out of you, yes. And that is you are the mother, but ultimately, that's the father's. You his possession.
God.
If we want to get down to the nitty gritty of things.
He's the Lord over everything.
Okay, so he is the ruler of that household.
That's right.
So he owns everything, even your paycheck. Okay, this is another thing.
Yeah.
Hey, these Israelite women.
Yeah.
You know my paycheck?
Yeah.
What I make at the job?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Now that goes back to trusting that man to do the right things with your money and to run the finances correctly and properly. You get with a foolish, wicked man, then you're gonna end up in turmoil, and that must mean that you're wicked because you was brought to a foolish, wicked man. Your attention was towards him. All right. You went after the shiny thing. That's why, old girl, I can't feel bad for her. I can't feel bad for her, the daughter, or none of them. Because you went to this nigga, you saw the Benz truck, you saw all of this, you saw the jewelry, the hat, and all of this type of shit, and you flocked into that. So look what happened to you. Okay? You knew what he was when you saw him. It had to be red flags. It had to be certain things that he showcased. People don't just become like that overnight. They are that when you meet them. When somebody shows you their true self, that's them. Okay?
A wicked woman is given to the wicked man.
Huh. This is finishing this one up. Verse 10. But all the sinners will die by the sword.
Right.
All those who say nothing bad will happen to us.
Yep. That's how Jake feels. Yep. Mm-hmm. America can't fall. The white man ain't that bad. Yeah, that's that Stockholm syndrome. Yeah. Jake's through, man. Our people's through. Our women are through. You judge a nation by our women, by the women. Our women are through. Our men are beta males. What's that term? Hard times make tough men.
Oh, yeah.
Tough men make good times. Good time make weak men.
Yep, that's it.
You living in good times. Now all the men are weak.
Yeah.
Because they can go get a dollar menu or whatever. Now all the men are weak. Jack wearing fucking bonnets.
Yeah. That's why the dude came up and you're like, why are you so aggressive? And I wanted to say, I didn't want to talk to him, but because we're talking like real men. He can't recognize it because he's not a real man. He doesn't have that passion and that fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He don't got that fire in him. He's not mad. They're in spirit of mirth.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so they can't really realize and understand what's going on at this point in time, right? They can't comprehend that this place is about to be destroyed with ICBM missiles. So they're up here in a jester type of atmosphere, man.
Exactly.
They're clowns.
That's how they came up like that.
You know?
So that's why I was trying to be respectful. I said, "What's your name? Where's your father at?" That's how we interact. Here's my father right here. But oh boy, like it's just same age. I said, "Stop bullshit." But they never really. I said, "Okay, whatever. Where you at?" I'm Judah. Okay, good. Okay.
You didn't hear him when he first came up though. He said, "Jesus, Jesus."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's how I knew off the rip.
They was full of shit.
He was full of shit.
Jake said, "Judah." That's okay, Judah. All right, Judah. What's the name of your God? Yeshua. And that's not it, bro. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. And then he said Yahweh Shai, all that. So I'm telling him who his name is, and this.
And then once he said, I'm versed in this. Nigga, you got the name wrong. How you versed in this? But that's the high-mindedness of Jake. Yes. That's the pride. Yes. And that's the characteristic of Edomites. Yes. Okay?
Yes.
He had much pride on him where he feels like he can't be corrected and checked.
Right.
So you don't, because the truth is right here, bro. We giving it to you. But you want to sit here, I'm well versed in this.
Really?
But you don't got the names, bro. You don't got the names. You don't know what's about to take place, but you're well versed. Well, be well versed, Jake. Yeah. When you see them nukes, be well versed in that. What you gonna do? Run? It don't matter how fast you are. Usain Bolt can't outrun an ICBM missile, man. So be well versed in that. When you see us going up, Yahweh Ratazah, we beat those men. And you know, you see us and you trying to jump, hold on. Nah, this ain't like you saw that shit. What is that movie? This Is It or This Is the End with Seth Rogen and them goofy dudes. Damn. And dude tried to jump on the tractor beam to go up with him.
Right. Nah, it ain't gonna be like that.
It ain't gonna be like that,
right.
Man.
It's gonna be an open salvation, but you're not gonna be part of it. Remember when Elijah, when a chariot came for Elijah, it pushed Elisha, 20, 30, 40 feet away.
Yeah.
Like by that pole, by your car, because he couldn't be around that area. You ain't gonna be able to grab onto the hopeful elect leg and go up with the hopeful elect.
Yeah, hell no.
Hell no, bro.
I hope that dude come out of nowhere. I'm gonna look at his ass. If I be on that, I'm gonna look at him. I'm well versed in this.
I'm well versed in this. But see, everybody think they're awake. Everybody think they're awake.
Everybody think they're awake.
But see, that's only truth, you run me. There's only one truth. Yeah. But everybody awake. But there's only one truth. Yeah. So everybody's not awoke. Okay, it is what it is.
Yeah. And shit. It's predestinated.
Damn.
That's all in the same book, man. Ephesians.
Oh shit. Oh, I know where I was. You done with that?
Yeah, you got it.
And we can very close out on this if you want. Psalm 74, start at verse 18. Psalm 74, start at verse 18. Remember this, that the enemy has reproached, O Yahweh, and that the foolish people has blasphemed thy name. Verse 19. Oh, deliver not the soul of thy turtle dove unto the multitude of the wicked. Forget not the congregation of thy poor forever. Baba Kusha. Have respect unto the covenant, for the dark places of the earth are full of the inhabitants of cruelty. Damn. Yeah. Oh, let not the oppressed return ashamed. Man, Baba Kusha. Let the poor and needy praise thy name.
We ain't got nothing else. Shoot, this is all we have, man. Elders did a lesson on that years ago, man. All that we have is Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shah. What do we have, man? This is the thing about Americans, you Babylon. Y'all got too much shit. Y'all too damn busy. You going over here, you going over there. You got this to do, you got this to do, you got that to do. You need to focus on Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shah, man. Yeah. You got too much. You got too many priorities. We live simple lives, man. All right, this is why, hey, we talking about it yesterday at the little spot. A person making $300K to $500K, they suffering. They it's hard for them because they got too much stuff.
Yep, too much going on.
You got too many cars. You got too many houses. Okay, you got too many businesses. When 300K, well, I'm good for 2 years.
300K.
Well, I'm good for 3 years.
Bro, whatever.
I'm straight.
If I'm making $300,000 a year, my bill's gonna be $200 a night. I mean, it's only gonna be 10 grand. No more than 15,000.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be keeping 285 of that. I'm holding on to that. I'm seeing that. Ain't no way in the world I'm about to.
That's why
I don't even want $100,000 worth of bills.
That's why the scriptures talks about, don't give me too much, but don't give me too less.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Neither give me poverty nor riches.
Yeah, need to give poverty nor riches.
Yep.
So we right there in the middle. As Yahweh Shai prayed, our daily bread. Okay? And he didn't say give me daily breads like multiples, but thy daily bread. Okay? That's why, hey, I did a lesson going into the old paths. Okay? Old paths was eating once a day. But to Jake today, they lascivious, they greed, they, what? I gotta have my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I ain't gonna have no energy.
Yeah.
Who told you that? You ain't gonna have no energy. No, man. The energy, you're draining yourself of the energy because you're always activating your digestive system. You're always full of food. You're always full of the starch, the meat, all this type of stuff. That's